random.
Waving hand, medium light skin tone.
Okay, medium and light tones. Okay, MJ, thank you very much for coming in. Clocks go forward yet? Right, okay. What I've done is, I'll kind of show you what I've done. Hang on, this cushion keeps slipping around. What I've done is, just for those who don't know. I'll place my picture first. Right, okay. Right, so I have this in my inventory, and if I look on that, it doesn't say anything. But I have a quest for it. I don't think it's come up as a quest either, because I just found this in a dungeon. So I've been trying to find out how to get rid of that, because that's using up some inventory space. So it said it belonged to, 2 people or something, or I'm trying to think where it is now. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, when the vow breaks. So I've come across an unusual mace called Rockshatter. Okay, so Maeva, and when I click on it, it doesn't actually show up on the map. So even though I've activated it, it didn't show where it is at all. There's no markers on the screen. Okay, alright, but so what I did was I went on the internet, as you got to do sometimes, and found out who Maeva was, and apparently she's a Nord who resides at Whitmond Farm north of Anvil. Now, I don't think I found that one. So let's have a look at that a minute. So let's go over here to Anvil. Okay, I know where some of the cities are, but not all of them. So there's Anvil, and it says it's. So there's Anvil. I mean, so I've got to put a marker roughly here. But I must admit, when I came around here and we were heading up here, I don't remember there being a farm here. So unless it's further north, because I don't think any of these are that particular place, because it should be like an inn or something like that, shouldn't it? So I haven't actually seen that at all anywhere, unless I've got that wrong. But so I'm kind of a little bit stuck. But so she's irritated. Something to do with her husband. She's left her or something. And we found it, and it said you find it at Fort Strand. Well, we've been in Fort Strand, and that's where we found Rockbreaker. So it's a little bit odd. So okay, so we're trying to find that one. Because otherwise, I'll be carrying it forever, won't I? So I presume I can do it the wrong way around. We'll soon find out. I mean, usually you can. So it just says north of Anvil, which could be any direction. And the thing is, I don't really want this tablet on, to be honest, because I don't want to interfere with the stream. So I usually turn the hi-fi off. So I'm hoping that info stays there. No, it doesn't. Okay. So I've got to remember that it's somewhere north. Okay, now, for some reason my eye is very, very tearful today, so I don't know what is causing it. I don't know whether it's something in my eye or, so I'm going to keep wiping my eye because it keeps filling with water, and, and makes it difficult for me to see when it's covered in water, so it keeps dripping. So I had that before, I don't know, about a month or so ago, and then it just cleared up. So I don't know what it is, what's causing it. I've changed my eye drops to a fresh batch in case it's the old one going off. So anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Howdy, partners! Hello there. Right, okay. That's that out of the way then. Right, okay, NJ's in there. I've written you down. Let me just check there's anybody else in chat. Right, and one day I will get my glasses sorted out, but God, so little time to do anything. Right, okay, so it's somewhere north of Anvil. Now it could be, I mean, Anvil's that wide. So it could be, north of that. It could be north of this side. I've no idea where it is. unless I have been there. But I can't see that particular inn anywhere. So it's only that one. So unless it's, you know, it could be anywhere in this area. So that's what we'll probably be doing, okay? But we won't be starting off with that one. We will be doing this one, okay? So, Vaermina's followers have told me that an offering of a black soul gem is needed in order to summon the Daedra. You must be level 5 to begin it, okay? So we can't do that until we've got a black soul. But guess where I am? I am just here by the Dark Fissure. And when we went here quite a few streams ago, we found out something very interesting there. Alright, so this is Wendy, of course. Same outfit. I'm going to go and do a new outfit. Alright, so I'm kind of working on doing a new outfit. It's just when I can fit that in. So I came here, you know, and you press this and you open it, and then the idea is you transfer some stuff into there, like I was going to do that top button across. So, you know, you need your soul gems. So we need grand soul gems, and apparently if you do find soul gems, they go into there. Well, guess what? I came here with my soul gems, and I threw them in there. Okay? Alright, so I threw them in there, and then I tried a spell. So I tried a fire spell, then I tried a shock spell, and nothing happened. So what I did was I waited 24 hours, because I thought, well, you know, is it to do with the moon? Is, you know, what is it? And then you know, it wasn't anything odd. And then what I did was I did it another 24 hours, then another 24 hours, so around about midnight, because I didn't know the precise time. It was around about midnight. So, but if I look in my notes here, there was actually a note about it. So let's just see if I can find it. There's two notes kind of close together. Yeah, right, this one. So it says. So I was trying to find out how to do it because I'm stuck by this mission. So place your grand soul gems in the altar. Pray for his blessing. They have to be empty, by the way. At least I think that's right. And you pray for his blessing, so I don't think you have to pray. And strike the altar with your soul trap magic. Oh yeah, that was it. It was soul trap. All right, your gems will become instruments of his divine power. So I did like fire, shock, or something, and then I must have read this. I found out. So I didn't really got to do a high-level soul trap one. I had no idea what to do. Okay, all right, and then when you read this one, it says there are other sites. Okay, Fort Isterius, which I don't think I've been to. I don't think I've been to Fort Linchal, and I don't know if I've been to Wendellbeck. So altars have been raised, or authorities have been called. Watch the skies once a week, his grace shines down. So it happens once a week. But luckily, after waiting about 3 days, you know, so something seemed to shine down, like from here. So I don't know where that shines on this area. I mean, you can't really tell because that light, you know, is actually coming from there. So anyway, I got the black soul gems. Now somebody attacked me as soon as I came here, and I just took off the money that he had. Don't think there was anything else. Okay, so he attacked me when I got here, and that was it. So we have that. As a result of doing that, just to fill you in how I did it, okay, now we have to go to Vaermina's thing, which is close by. Just here, alright? So that's what. Okay, so I just stayed there and kept doing 24 hours. I thought, well, I didn't know what time of day, but I presumed it was. I think it was something to do with the grace of light tour. So I thought maybe it's the moon. I wasn't really sure, so I just took a stab at say midnight, just after midnight, and I thought I'd just 24-hour it and see if anything happens, and it did. So I've got black soul gems now. I can do human ones. At least I hope I can. Yeah, that's the hope. So I've got to offer that to him. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go there. So I thought I'd just show you that's a location which, you know, hopefully you'll find. But there are 3 others apparently. Okay, I've got a cup of tea here. So now we can come back here. And if you're wondering what that symbol is next to my axe, well, that is That is something I was trying to summon this one, and then I realised it was the wrong one. Can I not get rid of that? I can't get rid of that then, apparently. Or can I change it to something else? Oh, I can't get rid of that. Alright, okay, well that's fair dues, isn't it? In that case, I'll do something else. Right, okay. Okay, so I'm just filling you in to start off with, okay? But I've also done something else as well. So I'm keeping this one because this is the best one that I've seen for reflecting and blunt. So two perfect things for our person there. Now, so I put feather on that. I've done that one of life. I want to do a new one. I'm hoping to get more than one on, and I think I may have been able to do it because I've managed to do something now. Okay, this one's also, but it could be that on outfits you can only do one. So I haven't quite worked out the exact process because I only seem to be able to do one on it. So I've got a full shield, that grand ring of feather, fortified magicka. So and I've got a ring of feather as well. So I've got a few different things to give me a bit more choice. Plus this one, which does intelligence, which apparently raises the amount of magicka I can use. So that's what I did. But my main thing that I did was I created two new weapons. This one.
It is possible to put the wrong souls in those black soul gems.
It is it? Oh. Oh, well, I'll have to be very careful then. Yeah, that's the trouble. Okay. Well, that's going to be not good news because what I want to do is I'm hoping that they are. I don't know if any of them's filled. So that one's got a grand total. So it looks like, yeah. So I've got 3 empty ones. So really, I suppose I should have left that at home. But I have 2 black ones,
and you can't drop them like Skyrim.
No, yeah, okay. All right, so that's what we've done. Okay, but my weapon. So sorry, it's a little bit of a slow start, but I have this one now. Now this one does 4 effects. Okay, so it's soul traps for 10 seconds. I wanted soul trap to be, at least 5 to 10 seconds. So I tried to max that out, but I can only do. So this one, so whether I'm attacking a mage or somebody coming at me with a weapon, it will soul trap them for last 10 seconds. It will disintegrate any weapon that they have, and then it will do frost damage and it will do shock damage on top of that. Okay? It has an alternative to Wendy's fiery death. So I didn't know which order to put it all in, but I just can't. Now on this one, we've got this in the correct. Okay, so on this one, we've done another one. Well, I did notice, actually, that the damage had gone up on it as well, but it was a heavier, it gained in weight. So my other one was like 30 something, and this one's 40 something. So I'm not quite sure why that is. Could be that it's a higher level one, so therefore it had more weight. So I'm not sure why that is. It could be because I've added these things on. I'm not really sure, but I did fire damage on strike for 2 seconds. So it strikes that first time, and then the second one it will do it by 15% for 15 seconds. So in other words, it will keep on going. Alright, and then the weakness to magic as well. So this will kind of cover a couple of things. It's gonna do that. Then it's gonna make it weaker. So it's about 30% overall. And then when it comes back to that strike again, each significant strike afterwards gets repeatedly quicker. But I made these last a while because, like we saw last week, you can see it really shrinking down like that. Okay, so we're going to see what the effect of using these new weapons are. Okay. Right, and now that I've filled you in with all that, let's speak to Vaermina. Now, would you like it to be a nice bright start of the day? So let's do a torch or something, because I might fast travel and I might, I don't want to turn down, say, the brightness, because when I fast travel it might become day. So, well, it didn't really help much, did it? Well, okay, let's. So I'll take it. I can go to this person. Go to this now. Excuse me.
Who are you? Who dares to walk in the House of Shadow? What business do you have with the Lord Vaermina?
Well, I would like to address the Shrine of Vaermina.
Here we worship Vaermina, praying for her to grant us true visions. What is your business here?
Well, I wish to speak with Vaermina.
To speak with Vaermina, you must offer a black soul gem to the dead your lord.
Well, it just so happens that I have that.
Then.
Thank you very much. So let's see what sneaky, tricky quest this is going to be. Vine of the Shrine, sorry, not the Vine, of Vaermina. Do I wish to offer a black soul gem? I do.
We meet again, mortal. For we have met before, whether you know it
Really?
or not. When you mutter in your sleep, you speak to me. When you waken wet with sweat,
Yeah.
you've just left my house.
Yeah, I feel a bit sweaty, yeah.
I dwell in your dreams. I savor your nightmares. Now you will serve me.
Wow.
The wizard Arkved has the Orb of Vaermina, snatched from the dreams of my followers and dragged into the waking world.
I think we've been there.
Travel to his tower and retrieve my orb. Take care, though, mortal. In my orb, Arkved has found more than he bargained for.
Not going to take all my clothes off, is it? Right, after I left an offering of a black soul gem, Vaermina's followers summoned the deadric who spoke to me. Vaermina told me of an orb that has been stolen by the wizard Arkved, and to travel to his tower, retrieve the orb, and bring it back to Vaermina. Now, the thing is, I've already been to that area. So we already did this, but I left the orb because I didn't know where it was a quest item. So I left it there, but I think I may have killed the wizard Arkved, so I may have done that bit early. But I mean, how are you supposed to know until you get the correct things for these things? You don't know, do you? So, okay then, which is in somewhere in the distance there. Right. So go to there. So Arkved's tower. All right. So that's where we got to go, which is not very far away, is it? So okay then. So let's just go there first. So we may as well go straight there, seeing as we're just there. I'll just check there's nothing else around now. I know what you're saying. You shouldn't be going inside these places early. It's a very good point. But I think they're allowed for that. That's the whole part. They do say these games. You don't have to. You can do it the other way around. If you find something and somebody wants it, then they might cut out a bit of lore, I suppose. So we've got to go back in. Actually, I knew you'd love that. So let's go back in. So it should probably reset. Okay, I've reduced my my carry weight right down, so it's down to less than 400 now. Okay, so we won't bother about going around the other part. Oh, that's the death quarters. So we could do that actually. Go in there, or shall I just like rapid run through there? Where's the door? First of all, let's find out where the door is. Right, that's the death quarters. So we could go straight to there. So let's have a look. I want to see if they come back. Although I should have put the torch on. Okay, so we have this fire blaster. So as you know, the old fire blaster, it does fire damage on strike for 15 seconds. Now the others I didn't do so for long because I'm trying to fit more on it. But it does weakness to fire, weakness to magic, and then fortifies magic. And I don't know whether that does it on me or them. But it does say self. But it is a targeted one, so it could fortify their magic up. It's probably a bad idea. So, I'm quite got the grips with it. But it's something I never did. Right, let's just check. See whether it's kind of made us think it's already done. No, okay, so we can just go straight through, and maybe there'll be enemies, maybe there won't. I mean, I did it quite recently, so now there's only these special bottles, because I'm still looking for these special bottles, which I think is shadow bath wine. So I think because we've already done this, we've probably already done this, haven't we? Apparently they reset it, which is nice because you can get a double lot, isn't it? So hopefully I'm not on the ball today. I did get a good start. Woke up at 10:30. So actually for the first time in a few days I actually got a decent bit of sleep, which is, I don't know what happened. Whether that helped the old brain, I don't know. The old brain is very, yeah, gets deflected by all kinds of stuff. So we'll go in here, like, I'm not really worrying too much about what's around. So that, you know, because we've already done this, but we will open the new chests that are refilled. I don't know, what do you think about these chests being filled? Master retort. I think I have got a master retort. So we should be, I do that every time. So if I go there, and go to the top. Might then start from the top and beyond me. Right, master retort. I think I've got all 4 master ones now, yes. Okay, but it is worth 1,000. So I'd say let's pick it up. Alright, just look over here. So we've got the old torch on, so just check I'm going in the right direction. Oh, there's an Atronac. Now I suppose I ought to put this away, shouldn't I? the old torch. Right, so let's put the old torch out. It might obscure my view. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll get our weapon out. What I might do is not use the soul trapping one. I'm going to do the fiery death one. Okay, so that'll do. So we'll see how this fares. Okay, but we're going to do it obviously with this one first, because we want to see how quickly we can kill these things. Okay, doesn't seem to be happy with that, right? But again, it's really slow at, you know, filling up, isn't it? So what I did was, I did a potion to try and speed this up. Although I think I may have it on my hotbar. 4 fine magica. Okay, right. Yeah, we're going to keep summoning them, aren't you? In a tragic case of evil. So we'll just do another one. And yet another one. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, you know, every time you've got to wait for this. It's like you could say it's a total waste of time. It's like we're always at the mercy of waiting for this. He doesn't seem to be that susceptible, does he? I might have to clout him around the head. So let's see how good this weapon is. So this is why most of the time on Skyrim or this, I seem to be using the weapon. I mean, I'm not trying to use this weapon until the last minute, but you can see why you're always forced in the position where you have to use it, because it's the quickest way to kill things. That's what I found in a couple that I've done. You know, I haven't done much of Morrowind, so it does seem like, you know, that's the best way to go sometimes, because it takes so dreadfully long to do it. Now, even now I'm wearing some stuff which improves that, it still seems to be dreadfully slow. So I could put this on, say, alright, which I'd lose that reflect damage. Okay, or I could put this one, intelligence. So in fact I could do that under intelligence. That should, if I can get this right, should boost my intelligence to 120, which I was hoping I can cast more powerful spells. So my magical seat is now a little bit higher. Okay, which may give us the option to set up more often. So I'm trying to, like, you know, learn from it, you know. And you know, it does seem to be doing a pretty good job. I don't know where it's going down quickly. Yes, it is. It's good having a continual effect, which is nice. So I just, you know, I was trying to find out how to do the enchantment. I've never been able to do it since the first time I played Oblivion, which, as I say, I didn't finish. To this one, I haven't been able to work out. I've seen people do it, and when I've tried to do it, it hasn't worked. But I now followed the procedure and found out there is a way of doing it, and I just missed a step. So at some point, you know, for those that are having a problem with that, I might just step over that thing. Because a lot of people that I've watched, which show you this stuff, unfortunately they don't show the whole process. They show, like, they jump to the bit where they put 3 on. But they don't show the process of going over to one side to select, you know, they don't show all that. Oh yeah, there's this place, isn't it? Where we had to go across the void. Across these weird thingies. Which for some reason is showing it backwards, isn't it? Oh no, we're heading in a downward direction. So, pretty dark here. And we went up there last time, which I don't think there was anything up there. And it's an extremely long drop. I test it by jumping off, but I'm a coward. Alright, anything down there? So, I'm not sure what I might do actually is, if I just go to the system, and pick the right one. There is one. We'll see. Master volume is 10. Okay, I'm just checking that that's up. 6. I think you can hear the sound effects. Okay, I got the dialogue up. Yeah, I just wanted to know whether that was up high enough. Okay, right. Let's carry on towards our doom. So I think we came here last week or a week before. Doesn't really show much, does it? I know what it's saying, get a torch out. Well, I'll tell you what, is it quicker to get the light beam out? Where's the old candlelight? Let's do the candlelight. Open me up to all kinds of badness. So, you know, we'll soon find out whether we can do it either way. Because generally, in their games, they do it so it can be done, and you know, there might be an occasional bug where it might not work. But hopefully that's all been ironed out now. I think Todd's got his iron out. Which is, you know, it doesn't get out very often. Probably gets out too much. Right, I'm going to go into the Lost Halls. So, I ain't got to go very far. He thought. No, there's still a little bit of a way to go. Oh. I thought we'd gone into this bit. You mean to say we didn't go into that bit? If so, I'll be very upset. It could be that I didn't go in that. Okay. What a fool I am. So much for your 100% in, Ray. Okay, anybody else come in the chat, by the way? Let's have a quick look and just see what else you've been saying. Sorry, I'm being a bit. 5 minutes, it's possible to put the wrong souls in the soul jam and you can't drop them like Skyrim. Nice. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Right, and can I just let me just drink my tea a minute. But yeah, my eye is very watery for some reason. It shouldn't be an infection. I've only had that stuff a couple of weeks, and usually lasts for up to a month. So I should be okay. What is that there? Is it not? Oh, it is showing the nearest enemy. So there's obviously something. Sorry, that's the wrong one. So again, we have to, you know, wind back, throw stuff at this thing, which appears to be totally immune. Oh, it's because I had it on the wrong one. So again, we have to go through this scenario of taking all these things. So let's do that and do that. Try and get rid of that. Which I've run out. So yeah, we're always having to take punishment purely because it takes so long. It seems like, you know, you just got to wait for it to slowly, each level you go up, you know, it goes up a bit, but it's so slow it never really takes you forward. So it seems to be really easy to put your health. Health seems to start off always higher for some reason. So I'm a little bit odd that although I must admit put a lot into it. But put it into 100 in that. I put it into 100 in that. That's on 100. So I'm a little bit surprised that it's not, that stuff isn't, because that's 100, that's 100, that's 100. So, I should be able to throw the most powerful one in the game, and yet I'm stuck because of I haven't got a large enough pool. Story of my life. So let's try that again. You go in and instantly you've got to come back because you keep running out of this stuff. So we'll have to do a couple at a time thing, which seems to suddenly make it go ridiculously fast, which is a bit odd. So you've got to take something twice to get the effect. It's slightly odd. But that just says restore magicka, but it doesn't do it over time. So I need the one that does it over time. I mean, I don't know which is the best, to be honest. So this one, you see, 83. Alright, so if I say do that one, it damages me by 1, which is, naff. Alright, and then this is supposed to speed up. But I find when you take a second one, it really speeds up. It's a bit odd. I think that's a little bit odd. Never mind. It does switch over to the other one again. It has switched over. Why does it keep switching over? And again, I've got to keep going into here. So yeah, it's pretty annoying. I can't just endlessly throw them. So it just the whole thing kind of stops while you're trying to do all this stuff, because you have to continually go through here all the time. It seems to be alright on everything. I can hit as long as I want, but my god, it doesn't want to fill up very quick, does it? I don't think it's having any effect on that thing. Probably because I did it for shorter seconds, isn't it? So I end up having to. So what I tried to do with this weapon is I wanted it to do fire damage for longer, but I wanted the weakness to affect things, so I made them longer, and in hindsight maybe I should have done it the other way around, because I think I found that the fire damage one, it uses up a lot of your points. So if you put too much in the top one, you don't have much left to do the other two. So I may have to tweak that. I mean, it does 20 points, but I only did it for 20 seconds. So maybe I ought to do it for, say, 5 or 10. So I'm still working out how to do all the stuff, basically. Because, as I say, I've never done it before, so I'm learning as I go along, which is the way I like to learn as I go along. But I only looked it up because I didn't. Most people play it on PC, or they play it on I think it's PlayStation, so not many, sorry, on Xbox. So I wasn't seeing one for the PlayStation, so I knew what button to press to do the other part. But I think I've got it now. I just haven't worked out the correct adjustments to make it more effective, so I'm still working on doing that. Okay, alright, so let's see what happens this time. Let me just, I can't repair my armour. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much, does it? I mean, it's going down, so it is kind of working. It is going down. And then it should get progressively faster, maybe? I don't know, so I haven't quite worked out the mechanics of it yet. I don't know if that's proved to be very effective. Maybe my old one was better, where I did less damage, but I did it for a longer time or something. I think I did less damage for more time. So it doesn't seem to be much quicker, does it? So I'm still learning. It looks like maybe this bit here. I'm pretty sure I went in here and we 100%ed it, but it looks like it's the bit where we have to go to find the thing. Is, I don't know, they just did it again because we've, doing the quest now, so it's just helping you to track it down, I presume. So yeah, I thought it was going to be more effective. It doesn't look as though it is. So I'm still working with this and trying to work out my best option here. because I don't think I can do that one. Because that one does it for less. Ah, yeah, that one. So that one does more damage, whereas that one does less damage. So maybe I'll try this one. I'm not really sure, yeah, I'm not really sure, but it does cost 320, and because I don't think I can actually go that high, I don't think I can do it. So I'm forever running out of this stuff, that's the only trouble. So what I'm going to do is, sorry, I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to do a wireless, a Welkland stone, but it's all out of order, so it's like I feel like I'm swapping between the two things. So really I need to put these. I can't get my head around these UIs. I can't, you know, it's like, what button do I press? Oh, it's having to go between, you know, L1, R1 or L2. It's like, it's different for each thing. I wish it would just flick up to the top or something, just make it easier. So it's not two separate buttons you have to keep remembering and thinking. Doesn't do my the old brain cells much good, because I've got to try and fit some more in here. But I seem to be endlessly making potions that are restoring my magicka all the time. It's like it's never ending. It just keeps on going. So I'll keep making them now every single week, because I just can't do anything. See how incredibly slow that is. It's like I seem to have to take a couple, and even that is not working. So I'm really struggling coping with this magicka thing because of the fact I run out of stuff and it goes incredibly slowly. It's almost going slower than what it did before. So I'm not quite sure what is going on with this, because that should be doing it over time and it should be getting faster. So I don't know what is causing all this. Why sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I can't quite work it out. So I'm going to do this shield on myself. I'm going to take a couple of them, see if it speeds up. Yeah, see, now it speeds up. It was kind of, it's an odd system, very odd system. So I'm always having to wait all the time. We're blocking the doorway. So yeah, I haven't quite got my head around it all yet. Oblivion always confused me. It always did, every time. You know, I just couldn't cope with it sometimes because it was just stuff I'd never done before. So I was really struggling to work it out. I was just going with a few things and just hoping for the best, and you know, managed to do the main quest. Do a few quests, but not all of them. I can't even think of what I'm doing now. But yeah, oh yeah, repair armor, that was it. I tell you, if it gets to the stage where I feel like I'm not doing the game's justice anymore, where I'm just not coping with it, that'll probably be the day when I'll quit streaming. But I know some days are better than others because of this lack of sleep. I sometimes find it more difficult to do it than other days. It all depends. So I'll try and do my best. And I got a weepy eye today, which is compounding the issue. Where is it? Right, okay, I probably did the wrong one now. There must be another door, which is closer to that door. I'd use clairvoyance, but I don't know if that would be interfered with that. So let me try clairvoyance.
I'm sorry you're having a rough go at it.
Yeah, it's I think the lack of sleep is the main thing. You know, I don't get sustained sleep. You know, I'm just getting the odd one now and again where I'm waking up for it, but I'm still lacking overall, and I don't know what is causing that change. It could be because I've changed my diet, but I don't know why it would... Oh right, I got up there. Why? I mean, I've kind of unhealthier foods in favour of better foods. For some reason I don't seem to be able to sleep so well. So I don't know, is it... all the crappy stuff that I used to have was actually better for sleeping?
Time change always get me personally.
Yeah. But, well, I'm getting it all the time. So I'll do this weakness fire, first of all, then I'll do this. Now they keep getting these horrible spiders in my way. It's like I throw it, it doesn't seem to be doing much, does it? But I can do it a lot more. Get rid of the stupid spider. Right, let me see what this weapon does. One of my weapons. Soul traps and disintegrate weapon. Well, she hasn't got a weapon, so I'll do that one. But it's funny, I was doing it the other week with my old weapon, and it was working beautifully, and it was just killing everything. And this week, this new one, which is stronger, I pretty much thought. Yeah, look, that's doing a lot more damage quicker because. But yeah, you do. See what I mean? I can't do anything because of this having to wait all the time. So it's a bit of a pain. I've got to do this. No effect. I should have to do one that silences as well, but I'd have to have about 4 weapons at this rate. So I'm having to do this to get myself out of this tricky situation, and I'm trying to be a mage. Would you believe it? I'm trying my best to play this as a mage, and I'm continuing in a brick wall where I'm sorry, but I have to change to something else.
Do you have the amulet of axes on?
I haven't at the moment. That's because I'm trying to do things that are recharging my magic up, because I would like to play this game where I don't use the axe at all. Only axe in absolute last resort.
True.
So I want to 90% of the time be just doing it with magic. But because I have a small pool of magic compared to the others, I can't do it because I've reached maximum. So I'm going to have to take some things that raise it, which means I probably have to take 20 of them or something. I think we'll go back to that one because this doesn't seem to be doing much. I thought these, a couple of these, 24, 20, that's 48 points. I thought that'd be doing some good. But it doesn't seem to be working. So I still haven't quite worked out the correct ways to do the enchanting, because some people find all these fantastic, ways around it and all that, But I don't want to use cheats and stuff like that to sort all this stuff out. I'm kind of lost now, because where is this? Why isn't this showing where I'll have to go? Oh, is it because it's outside in this Oasis bit?
I saw a stream where he went to touch spells and no armor.
Right, okay. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where I'm going now. Trouble is, you always have to run or back away from these things, so therefore I'm always having to backtrack. So I don't like backtracking, but it's like you have to sometimes just to get your distance, so that you can refill all your stuff again. So that's the Oasis. So that's why I'm always backtracking. It's because I need it to wait for it to come back up, and because of that, I know it's totally useless. So I don't know where to go through there to this bit, which I think is where it was. So that's where I just came from, isn't it? Yeah, my eyes. So I'm a little bit baffled. Wish I'd done the quest first now. Let me take off that marker first of all, because that marker is getting in my way now. So I've got to go there. Okay, let me. But I swear they're just respawning all over the place. Maybe I wanted it that way. So I end up having to use this again once again. Trouble is, so all the time you're doing this, you know, you're picking up stuff all the time. So I'll probably use this, and then just watch him die. So I don't know. I don't think it's possible to play this game without you know, with just magic alone. It seems to me to be impossible. But so there must be a way of doing it. I just don't know how to do it. So you've already been here, so again, yeah, and look how slow it's going. It's almost, it looks like it's going slower now. So I don't know what is going on with this. I really don't. I cannot work out. Why this one is doing worse than my other one, which was, I was hitting them once and they were just dying in front of me. So I can't work out, really. I'm trying everything I can think of, and I also see there's something I'm missing.
Hello.
Hello, GGC. So, yeah, if anybody can help me out with this, you know, which is the best way to do it, because I do seem to be struggling. Hello, GGC. How are you? Hope you're all well. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, NJ, as well. So I'm still trying to work out the mechanics of this game. It fooled me the first time. I didn't know what I was doing the first time, and I don't seem to know what I'm doing this time either. I'm going to put this one on because it reflects spells and reflects damage, so that'll give me more reflecting of damage. Okay? But I'm really struggling with being able to keep up with this constant thread of me having to take pills all the time. It's like I'm using up the Walkland Stone so fast, it's ridiculous. So I don't know what's going to make this easier for me, really, because all these things just, they don't seem to do it very quick. They're very slow. I didn't notice some of these problems in the first time I played it. It seemed to run, seemed to be doing it fine. So they must have changed something. I might have to put these in now. So, I don't know, I just can't work out what I'm doing wrong. Because all the other weeks leading up to this, it's becoming very easy. And of course he's not helping, throwing that thing all the time, so I'll have to go for it. So I end up having to do the X again. Which is, you know, I did that the first time I played. I just going in there, banging, and you know, that's how I did it the first time, with very little magic at all. But it does seem to be the best system. It's getting rid of them quickly. I don't know. Please, I mean, tell me what you think. Have you had this found the same problem? And if you did have the same problem, how did you get out of it? How did you improve the situation? I would like to know, because it's absolutely baffling me. Because sometimes I'll take potions and they seem to be going at normal speed, and other times they suddenly they're going extremely fast. So I don't know what is causing some to work and some not. Is it because there's some kind of bug going on? And that's what I'm trying to work out. And although, you know, so yeah, look, it's going incredibly slowly again. So I don't know what's going on. You know, I'm more blunt. All this should be fast, and yet for some reason, even though I'm maxed out on these three and this one, so that should be my, you know, that says how quickly you regenerate health. Okay, and this one is increases your maximum magicka, which I've done. And this one, how quickly it regenerates. Well, I've got it to 100 and it's still, look how slow it is. So I can't do anything about this very slow thing, which is really disappointing me. That I don't think it was way faster in the original game. It was doing it in chunks. It's not going up slowly, it was doing it in chunks. So every time you did it, it went and moved quite quickly. It was almost instant, in fact, and now it's like a slow kind of build up. I'm pressing this and nothing happened. Oh, there's enemies nearby. Okay. But yeah, it seems to be going slower now. Might be because I took those fortify, you know. But it's like I can throw one spell and I've had it. It might be because this thing is too powerful for what I want. I think that maybe that's what it is. I've picked it and made it too high. And maybe I should be going back to say that one. But this one is actually quite low, isn't it? So I think I'll go back to this one. Because at least that's giving more bang for my buck, isn't it? And then we do say this one, you know, weakness to fire, you know. But again, I'm having to wait all the time. It's really irritating. I know it's just a bunch of, you know, Varla stones, but I'll be using them as quickly as I'm doing it. So I'm trying to stay away, look. But it takes too long to fill up. But they are kind of collapsing. So maybe that's my. I should just do the hit and run. Right, this thing keeps hitting me. I wonder why we opened that door. Right, okay, so as I say, we've got 2 sets forward, 3 sets back. Nothing in there, okay. So these things are going to keep firing at me. Right, which one? There's 2. Not that one. It's that one. Right. Now I should be able to repair it. So I'm so knackered after playing. You know, that's why I found Skyrim a lot easier. It guides you better. But in this one, you know, you're always having to sort of try and work it out. So there's a little bit more on the onus of you having to sort this stuff out. So that's the Rending hall. So I'm pretty sure I did that last time. But that's where we have to go. Although, let me just check that first. So I don't know, maybe the people, you know, people watching, you know, do you know all the ins and outs of Oblivion? Because if so, I could. It's why I found this a more difficult game when I first played it. When I got Skyrim, it's like, oh, this is a breeze. I just found it so much easier. Because it guides you the entire way, you know. Oh, hang on, let me. So I might go back to the original one, because if I do this one, you know, is that really doing anything? That hit the lamppost, obviously. So it is working over time. So yeah, it is kind of working, it's just a slower effect. I'll have to speed that up so it does more damage per hit, but the trouble is you can't go over a certain level. So you're always hampered by that all the time. Hello there, son. No, wrong one. What gets me is the health bar disappears as well. So you can't see if it's a continual effect, because there it didn't look as though it was going down, didn't it? But it did go down. It doesn't show it alive. It doesn't show it as it's happening sometimes. So yeah, I haven't worked out the systems on this. A lot of people use cheats, I've heard, like, oh, I can make it, you know, several thousand damage, but I'm not going to look at those because I refuse to do that kind of stuff. I want to do it the way it is meant to be played. If I come across a glitch accidentally, well, then I do, but I'm not going to realise that I've done it. So I'm trying to do it so it gets between the two, because yeah, it doesn't update in real time. I think that's a big failing I think that tells you something about the creation engine. It doesn't update like those health bars. I know they've added health bars. No, the old one just used to be a little arc, a tiny little arc in front of you, which got smaller as the health went away. So they've put this kind of thing, but it doesn't update in real time. When you hit it, sometimes you don't see the continual effects of it. You only see the first thing, and then the next time is when you see it again. So you don't see what it's doing in real time. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I'm quicker to go to the magic one and do the other one. I don't know why games are so bad at doing light, but they just can't seem to do it, can they? I mean, this is Unreal Engine, so it should be reflecting light, which it does. So it is better than the original game. I think I just turned the cam up, made it easier. Again, a couple of these. Again, so all I'm going to do is hit them with this one first. So if we get the effect straight away, then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. And again, I'm stuck. I've got to wait. So again, I've got to do this, which is one way around it, and then just back off until he dies, like that. So it is kind of working, just that I can't see the results of it as it's happening. Which is so annoying, isn't it? So I'm going to try and weaken him first, and then do it. But you see, it's not showing it continually. It's just showing a glimpse as you hit it. But they just bounce off me. How I did, a character where people just bounce off me and just die, if I could enhance that even more, I'd enhance it more, and all I do is hit them, and then just let them watch them die. Just pure luck that I happen to have that particular thing. Because like some of the things respawn, and some of them don't. That's what I find odd. Is because, although I think these were already dead when we first came in, weren't they? Yeah. Okay. So obviously there's lots of things being brought back to life here. So this guy has been a problem. I wonder if he'll come back to life again, because I've already killed him once. Right, let's see. Let's just try the clairvoyance again. Let's have the Elder Scrolls, well certainly Creation Engine 3 does have things happening in real time. I mean, Skyrim did, so it in that way it did do it. But it'd be nice to have health bars that are active the whole time, and multiple health bars. Yeah, well, if I see that, then I know they made an advancement. Right, so is the guy going to come back to life and I got to kill him again? That is the question. But it could be just pointing, because I've already killed him, then hopefully I just got to pick up the orb. No, he seems to have miraculously come back from the dead, but maybe he's regenerating himself. Let's have a little look. It is him. So have I got to defeat him? It just says I have to retrieve it. It doesn't say I've got to kill him. Well, so I'll sneak around. See what's in the box first. A blacksmith apron could come in handy. Silver ball, very tempting. Silver urn, very tempting. Orb of Vaermina. Let's take that. I've retrieved the Orb of Vaermina. I shall now return to the shrine. Okay, a crumpled piece of paper and a handwritten note. A note written in a trembling hand. There is no world so great as the world of mind. There is no voyager so well travelled as the traveller in the land of dreams. There is no abyss so deep as the well of terror that lies within each of us. I have plumbed into depths. I have seen the unthinkable. I am unafraid. Even death's boundaries do not confide in me. Just unroll it a bit more. I am the lord of limitless space and the master of place and time. Through the doors of sleep the universe lies before me, waiting for me. I will no longer wait for my dreams to carry me worlds away to unknowingly knowable depths, to unspeakable vastness. I shall dwell in the house of Vaermina forever, the orb my companion. There is no compass to my destination, no end to my journey. My mind is the eternal voyager, fearless and wild would wander in the halls of horror. Sounds like Captain Kirk, doesn't it? or was it the other one? Captain, the lady one, Voyager series. Well, I'm going to take that one as a certificate of reference. All about the Daedra in there. Right, I'll try and appear friendly and keep him at ease whilst going through his drawers. Do you mind if I go through your drawers, sir? I say there. May I sleep on your bed, Arkved? I'm sneaking him. Hello, Arkved. He is unconscious. Okay. Does it say I've finished? Let's have a look, shall we? I should return to the shrine. So have I got to do anything with this? Oh yeah, come think of it now, I do remember. Yeah, he was unconscious, so we couldn't do anything. So I think we left him in this state. So this is probably something we have to do later. He hoped. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. We've now done that. We now have to go back out. But we may have to go back at some point and finish him off. What came up then? Oh, was it this? Okay, we seem to have done it now. And so I did, exploration of it, but I decided not to touch that and him because because it was probably a quest. That's why I didn't try and kill him off, because he seemed somebody important. Oh, there's a headless zombie there. Oh, did I just pick up the bone? I just picked up bone there. What is it about bones? I'm not a necromancer. Okay, that's Arkved's tower. We seem to have done it now. It's made me very happy. I think Wendy's a little bit happy as well, aren't you? Slightly. Sorry, everyone. Right, have I got anything to eat today? What is the time? Well, I got to take a precise time to see. I'm trying to think when I had dinner. Right, hang on, let me think. So I think it's about, I don't know, it's about, I don't know, it's 2 o'clock.
Hail and well met.
2.
Just
Oh,
stopped
right.
by to let you know, I will be deleting YT since they are trying to tell me what I can have on my computer.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay. Good idea. I mean, YouTube. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. So I can see why you're frustrated, but I'll be deleting YouTube since they're trying to tell me what I can have on my computer. Yeah, that's, unfortunately, that is the price we pay for YouTube. Because, they need access to things. You can turn it off, Ghost, if you're still there. You can turn some of these things off where they send things off. They need notification. You can turn that off. If you go into YouTube settings, you can, privacy, all that kind of stuff.
YT is telling me I cannot have an ad blocker.
I know, I think they have been finding ways of getting around it, yes. But, yeah, YouTube are a pain in the neck. They love ads. Google is all about ads. Everything in the world is all about ads. And, You can turn it all off. On my phone and on my computer, I turn off the privacy stuff. I don't want them making suggestions. I don't want them, sending my data to anybody. So I turn them all off. And then they can't do it. So I watched a video which told me how to do it, and I took those off. No access to camera, no access to mic. I don't want them to have anything to do with me.
If I do not run my ad blocker, I do not need that program.
Yeah, I don't blame you, yeah. But I think ad blocker are continually coming out with ones that will switch it back again. And at the moment, on my Firefox that I'm using, because I use Firefox, okay, and that is still blocking stuff for me. So it might be dependent on what browser you have. But I use Firefox. I've always thought Firefox has been really good at blocking stuff, doing stuff that I want, and so I always stuck
Take
by
care
them.
and goodbye all.
Okay, thanks Ghost for coming in. Oh, let me write you down, Ghost. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, I wrote down YouTube instead of Ghost. That was kind of stupid, wasn't it? But yeah, I think we should all be aware that all these people are. Do you mind? Now look here,
has spoken
Evia.
to you. Surely you are blessed.
You need to push me around.
Her eye is upon you.
I'm but a gentle woman, although I do partake in very dangerous things. So thanks, Ghost, for letting me know that. I'll delete YouTube as well. Hello, Shrine of Vaermina. I have some good news. We've found the orb.
My orb is returned, and Arkved will live out the rest of his days in nightmare.
Oh, excellent.
It is fitting. You have proved
Thank you.
yourself mortal. It is fitting as well that you should bear my
Not sure what Vaermina's is. Vaermina's pleased that I've returned the Orb of Vaermina. I've been rewarded. Oh, the Skull of Corruption. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I've forgotten that one. Oh, right, that's a staff, isn't it? Which we don't have a use for. Because, any weapon which isn't appropriate for the kind of build I'm trying to do, I just get rid of them. Basically, because I have no use for them. Okay, so corruption on target. So what do they mean by that? In what way does it corrupt them in a way that turns good people into evil, or evil people into good? I might try that out. Oh, first of all, to see what it is. It is a staff, as I suspected. Which, so I will try that on the first person I can think of. I'm very tempted to go for that. I'll go for a bandit. But, yeah, I probably won't use it ever. So I like create my own weapons. I know that, I think even in the Morrowind I did a little bit of alchemy and stuff, but I don't think I got enchanting on that, but I hardly played it, that's why. So I learned most of it from Oblivion, but never did the enchanting, apart from using that transcend, the kind of sigil stones. So and yet another heavy thing I have to bear. So let's do that. Why is that one come off of there? That's a good point. So now I should be able to return it. Oh no, I can't. Okay, so I've got that and we've done it. So, how much inventory have I got left? Well, I've got a fair amount left. We'll continue, but I would like to dump that at some point. But I've still got a couple of hundred I can do. So what we'll do is we'll go to the map and we'll see if we can find this place north of Anvil. So let's go to, say, these stables. Although I'll tell you what, let's go to the town. Now where's probably the main gate, because we could, well, I'm not going to, that's the point, I'm not going to flog it, am I? Yeah, that's the point. I'm not going to sell it, because I like to keep those weapons. Why she always has a weapon out, I'll never know. She must just love it, she must love it. Right, anything I can get rid of. Not really, because I haven't really picked anything up. So I can't really pick anything up. So I'll have to dispose of that because I can't get rid of that, and now I've got to drop it home and I don't want to do it yet. So there's nothing we can do, so I may as well buy some things. Is there a shop here which sells potions of sorcery? Because I need to buy a truck of them. Right, okay. Morven's Peacemakers. Anywhere that sells potions. I must start buying loads of them. So, excuse me. They all have their own little houses, don't they? Mages Guild. I could go there to any free goods. I would like to go to there because I want to find out if I can carry on. Anywhere else? Is that it? Is there anything over here? No, it's a big wall, isn't it? Although there is something over here. I'd say let's head in that direction. Where am I on here? Let's head. I want to head over here. See if there's like anything beyond that area. So if I go to my left, is that right? No, it's yeah. Let's go. I'll go at this end a minute in case I haven't been down this end. I want to see if that leads to a brick wall like that, which I'm suspecting does. Okay, whether there's like I can go behind that and fill in that little gap. So I just like to have less gaps on my map. Silly, I know, isn't it? Very silly, but I know I just like hugging the wall and saying, yeah, I've done that. There you go. No, that's all filled out. You see?
By Ghost will miss you.
By Ghost will miss you. Well, I think he's got his own life to lead, so he's not gonna probably worry too much about me. But I just hope he's getting some good time on this game now, which has really made me happy because you know, when Ghost is unhappy, I'm unhappy. Why I should be unhappy when Ghost is unhappy, I don't know. It just has that effect on me for some reason. Well, I'm going to go to the Fighters Guild now, which is up there. I'm going to go there. I'm just going to see if there's any new quests. Although I might have to go to the correct town. That's just the trouble with all this stuff. You've got to go to the correct town at the correct time at the correct place. So, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Is important.
So yeah, usually I've got to the top, haven't we? I just want to talk to the big people at the top and say, "Excuse me, have you got any quests for me?" And then go for another door. Higher again, and we'll wake up the person at the top. Oh, has my tea got cold, is it? I think my tea's got cold. Yep. And in the process of doing that, just a splash happened, which went in this eye. Oh, I should be able to have my nuts now. Alright, who's been opening these? If I just have a quick read now, see if it... I haven't read these long books. I think 25 pages is a little bit too much. But it's an interesting read. Am I allowed to go in there? What if I need any of those objects? I'm going to take them just in case I need them. Any exciting on here? Any free gifts? Ceramic pitcher? I would like ceramic. Be nice. Okay. Always on the lookout for free gear. Free meals, free lunch. A blackberry. Don't think I've got a blackberry. I was going to cook some bread today because I've got none left, but I'd have to leave the stream to just sort of see to it, you know. So I thought, oh, I'll leave it till tomorrow. Now I've got more time. What if we get Mojo at the end? take it I'm not allowed to have that. Oh, there's a dragon claw. Oh, look at this. I don't even mind if I did this. No, I'll leave it. I wonder what that is there. Daedros teeth, probably. And a shirt of some sort. And what is that? Some kind of amulet. I wonder if that's something we'll get access to at some point. What is the time? 4 AM. I'll tell you what, let's do it till a little bit later. Let's do, say, 9 o'clock.
Guildmaster, how about that?
What do you mean, Guildmaster? Does that mean I've hit the top part? I don't think I have.
Yes, Master. You need
Are
me?
you the one in
A
charge?
pleasure to speak with you.
She's a trainer.
Pay
I presume
attention
that I've
and you
already
can
done
learn
this.
a lot.
I'm already expert.
Go hurt something.
Right, who's the, the big...
You are the toast of Anvil, my friend. It may be only a temporary respite, but everyone feels better with that gate closed.
Excellent. I'm glad about that. How about you? Can you teach me anything?
Knowledge is the key to success in
Blade, I'm
any
not very good
endeavor.
at Blade. Okay,
Be
thank
seeing
you
you.
very much. Right, where's the big top person? I'm going to go to the very top, see if the big top person is in the top. There is somebody in there, although it could be below the floor. Usually is where the top person hangs out, isn't it? Rufius,
Now, I
Vinicus.
saw your fight against the Grey Prince. Nobody thought that orc could be beat. You showed them all.
I think I should have let him live, but I didn't want to be the ultimate champion, not just a semi-ultimate.
Isn't Honditar an athletics trainer? The hunter in Coral?
Could be right there. Any chance of you training me at all?
Good that you want to get better.
Well, I haven't done that at all. So I got to go. Can you recommend where I got to go next to get the training?
You too.
Obviously not. Alright, another level again. Let's go up here and see if the big person is in here. I have no idea who
Yes,
it is
Master.
because
You need me?
you shouldn't creep up on me like that.
Lensilarum. Fighters Guild, through and through.
Okay, anything you can teach me then?
I can show you some new things.
I don't think so. Okay, well, pretty much nothing then. So I can't continue with the Fighters Guild? I don't know if I'll even reach the top. I mean, how do you gauge whether you've reached the top? I'm not really sure. So I seem to be wasting my time here. So I'll have to find out at some point what the next way of progressing. I mean, I don't think I've reached the top of this, because I don't really know, because I don't know what the top thing is.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil
Yes,
found
Master.
it.
You need me? Oh.
Goodbye.
Well, they were so close. Oh, is that you? Okay, he's the porter. Okay, so I don't know if there's anybody new I can talk to.
Yes, Master.
Hello, Harwin.
Well met.
Hello, Marmet. Ghostess came in. You should be better than that. Can you train me in anything?
Good that you want to get better.
I can't, man. Any rumours?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero
Yep,
of
that's it, baby.
Farewell.
Right, it looks like Sten the Ugly is not going to be him. So it looks like that's it. Oh, well. Oh, there it is. Azam.
Pleasure to speak.
Can you give me a new mission? Right, let's have a look. Advancement, rumours. What about
There's
advancement?
really no more I can promote you. After all, you do outrank me.
So I've got to the very top now, have I?
Goodbye.
Can't believe I did that. Didn't seem to last that long. Right, let's go back out then. Sorry, that seemed to have wasted our time, all that. Oh, I'm looking for quests. Right, let's have a look at our next quest then. We're trying to find this. So, it's north. So let's go here and travelled north. And then I'll have a sweet. Very sticky sweet. I don't know why my sweets are getting sticky. Must be the weather. So how do I have this without getting stickiness all over me? Well, I don't see many of those. Right, which way are we heading? North, isn't it? So in a northerly direction, Whitmond. There it is. It's literally right here somewhere. There we go. Oh, it's slightly out there. That's because it's very inaccurate map marking system. But I'll take these. Everywhere you go, pick up the flowers, because they're all different types in different regions, and no, I don't remember where they all are. Well, not just remembering my name, let alone anything else. Well, there's Whitmond. Just there, apparently, slightly off centre there. Might be because this is where you spawn in. Right, there does seem to be. Well, it's a person over there. Excuse me. You always have a lovely kind of like slow wander. Doesn't make sense, doesn't it? Really?
If you see my good-for-nothing husband, Yalfi, tell him I want back what he stole from me.
I can't get over these Maeva and the Buxom. Who comes up with these names of all these characters? This top job. So, well, tell me about your husband.
Goddess, you have Rockshatter already? And what's become of Yalfi?
Yeah, I think he died. Yeah, I think when we went in there, we actually found him, and he was deaded. Although we didn't see him there, because maybe his body had extinguished, or I missed him, because I just went straight to the quest. Maeva the Buxom, I'm sorry, but he's dead.
He was a good man when I married him, but greed took a hold of his heart. While I'm not happy he's dead, I'm glad he's at peace. Well, I'm just glad that it's all over and Rockshatter is back where it belongs, in my family. I feel I owe you something for your efforts.
With no to give me anything.
Yes, I feel it only appropriate that you have my dowry. I would consider it an honor.
Okay, well, I wanted to keep that, to be honest. It was a named item. Any rumours around here? You know, like somebody been bothering you?
If you're all alone in the woods and you see a troll coming, you run. Problem solved. Next question?
Well, I'll have to take them on and thrash the living daylights out of them. Maeva.
May the goddess watch you.
Anyway, good luck with all that. What if I take a couple of these? What if I nose around in your house? Oh look, there's even got it on her person there. I don't blame you, because anybody could come along any minute. And, you know, she could, you know, she needs to defend herself. I won't look in her house, although why not? I'm very nosy. No, I won't look in her house. Okay, well, we seem to have sorted that out in one foul swoop. Excellent. Nice completed quest. You can do it the other way around, like I suspected. Right now, last week we kind of finished off the quest where we with Metrodal. Okay, Metrodal. So went back, and as I was just getting rid of stuff and selling stuff, see, I came out of the door. I think it was after I'd sold some stuff off. I came out of the door, and Metrodal came up to me and said, "I have a message from you about a grey fox." And Squeever did say this might happen. So, just while I was flogging off with stuff, just finishing off after the quest last week, just getting rid of my stuff, dumping some stuff and then doing a little bit of enchanting, she stopped me and said I'm to meet him at the home of Helvius Cecia in Bruma. He has an important task for me. Finally, I am going to meet the head of the Thieves Guild in person. So I could do that one. And this one also says the same, so it can't. They seem to always have two. I've reached my goal, and it said that when I'm in the city, keep an eye out for him. So and then so I had two things telling me the same thing, which is a little bit odd. This one's one that I'll go there every week, which are like reoccurring missions. And now, you know, I've got to carry on. This one, I did look up about this, and apparently this is the last thing that he does. Because I don't know what happens though. So it's best to do this, get the other statues before doing it. So I'll hold off on that because I was pretty sure I had to do that before I did that. Because it seemed like there was somebody who was saying that, you know, it could go either way, so he could end up dying and I won't be able to complete it. So we click on that. We may as well do that. So I don't know, both says the same thing. So let's activate that quest. Look where it is. Then I might drop off some stuff. So let me just have a look. Yeah. Although I'll tell you what, I won't drop it off. Just said you were, right? Because I want to try it out and see what it does. And then I'll put it away. And what's making me heavy then? Is it because I picked up a load of stuff, is it?
Check in with Mages Guild.
Good idea. Yeah, I have got to do some Mage Guild stuff. So I don't know which gate it is, I'm not sure. So I'll go in there. Good idea. Excellent suggestion. I don't mind somebody, you know, helping me out. If it keeps me focused on what I'm doing, because I do get kind of sidetracked sometimes. It's kind of one of my big mistakes is I do sometimes get sidetracked. You know, someone else comes along, deflects me from what I'm doing, end up following, I end up with 30 quests and I don't know which one to do. Right, again we got to go to the headbanger, and I can't remember who the headbanger is. Well, not headbanger, but the main, they always seem to be up in the top office, which is through a couple of doors at a certain time of day. And I don't know if it's, yeah, it could be yet another one. So we'll go up here, see what time it is. 11 AM. So we never know where they are at all. They don't stay in the same place, they have schedules. Which means I don't know where these people are at certain times.
Well, the system forgets that little question journal. Careful now, you may stumble on a lusty Arconian maid.
Okay. What, in person? Well, I read that on Skyrim, so I probably, you know, but you know, I don't want to read it, you know, it's a little bit, you know, ooh, isn't it? Look at that, when you read these books, you know, they do just go up a bit. A fire shield there.
Howdy, rat.
What rat? There's a rat here, is there? Hang on. Somebody come in called Rat. Oh, hello. Hello, no clue rat. Sorry, I'm sucking a sweet. Hello, no clue rat. How are you? I think I'm him.
Yo-yo. Hope everyone is having a pleasant day.
Kinda. Hello, I think. Well, thing stuck to my toe. I'm fine. Hopefully NJ is fine, everybody else is fine. So I'm trying to find the head person, which is always a bit of a headache. I've still got a dripping eye here, so God knows what it is. I've got a drippy eye. Could be an eyelash in my eye, could be anything. So it's like I'll go through 100 rooms to find out where the person is. There's too many doors, I'd say. There was less in, obviously, in Skyrim, of course. It's so tiny, this thing, and it's sparky. Really.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Right, I don't think he's the leader.
I can help. Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning. And I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall.
Okay. So you're not a big person here. Any special spells? I know.
Wares.
Are these all spells that I haven't got? So do they only sell? Do they just sell all the spells, or do they only sell the spells which are left after you bought them? That's one thing I don't know. So what I usually do is do this. Therefore, that's the highest level ones. So I know, you know. And then just see if there's any of these are worth getting. It's not very good, is it? See, I've already got a life detection anyway. You know, I wouldn't mind absorbing some skill. I don't know whether when we absorb that skill it goes up. And I don't know whether it's permanent or temporary, to be honest. So I'm going to do...
I hope they put some Bruma lore /quests/NPC in Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, I would imagine they probably will, but I mean, I'm not very good at imagining. So I've no idea whether these are ones I already have. And I'll have to go back out to find out.
Bye.
This is a little bit annoying. I'll have to go to this and find out if I've got that. But how do I remember all these? There's so many of them. So I only have 2 absorb ones, is that all I have? I've got some drain ones and only 2 absorb ones. Okay, that seems fine. So,
I hope I can help.
Let's have a look at that.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
So absorb, just mysticism. Oh, I think mysticism is quite low. So I'm going to buy that. I'm going to haggle with him first. Excuse me, do you mind if I haggle you down a smidge? I mean, I've probably gone a bit too far there. Can I buy that? Did I buy it? Did I buy it then?
Come again.
I don't know, did I buy it then? I didn't see anything come up. Didn't say I bought it or anything. I couldn't buy it. Well, that's odd, isn't it?
I greet you.
He didn't say... Did he say...
Mercantile
nope.
is a pain to level in this game.
Let's do business.
Let's try it. I'll try what it was on. I'm only a novice. I should be like really high now. Is it because I can't afford it, or? Oh right. Oh, it didn't work last time. I must have gone too high. Right. Absorb skill mercantile. I don't think an enemy is liable to be saying, giving me mercantile stuff. And I look very carefully. I don't usually do all this stuff because it's like you're too busy trying to kill them, not worrying about, you know, where you can get something from them. I'm too busy trying to kill it. I'm going to absorb some magicka, but that's a pretty low.
With increased mercantile skill for best prices.
Yeah, good idea. Anyway, it doesn't seem to be very high level anyway. Mind if I turn that down? You should be eating.
Look at the muscles on you.
Why are everybody going on about muscles? Ah, Carahel.
A pleasure to speak with you.
And you got any new quests? Have I, you know, am I the new Archbishop
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
Clubfoot? Sorry about that.
The Bruma Guild Hall has been decimated. Our hall could be next.
Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything. Anybody in here that can guide me, and I don't know who the man in charge is.
Please continue.
Have you got any potions? That's my biggest worry so far.
Can I interest you in some of my
What have
wares?
you got on the potion market? You got a really good potions of. You got nothing for sorcery? What kind of person are you? I want all 3, please. Wait a minute though. Wait a minute. I've got to haggle. I ought to be able to whack this right up. That seemed to work. I don't want a weak one. No, I don't want a weak one. I want something that's really up there. I mean, it should be at the top. So I presume because we're down the bottom now. So sorry it's kind of screeched to a halt, but they don't really sell much of this stuff, do they? They hope you'll find it.
Thank you. Come again.
Okay, so no quest then. How do I proceed? Oh, I know. I know what I'm doing wrong. Right, I've worked out what I'm doing wrong. I've got to go and see
You can find unicorn in this game and ride one.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where that is. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I just realised where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be going here to the Archmage. So I'm trying to do the next step. And what's it got? I mean, did I put down on my on my what I was going to do for my broadcast? You don't know, do you, Ray? I was trying to think what I was supposed to be doing today. I think it was this one, wasn't it? So I don't think this one's in the list. I've done the one that I'm going to do. I've done Vaermina.
But there's one along Gold Road near a Minotaur spawn.
Near the Gold Road. Okay. Alright, let me just double check. Oh, it just disappeared there. And nobody hitting that like button. Near the Gold Road. I mean, Gold Road's a big area, isn't it? I don't think where the Gold Road was. There's the Orange Road. Was it Cavatch where there was a Gold Road? Didn't I say? I think as we were approaching it said something about a Gold Road?
I think it's south.
I think it's south. It's got a Black Road. Ah, there's the Gold Road.
Sorry, button hit.
Okay, so is this the Gold Road as well? Oh, it does seem to be the Gold. Yeah, it all seems to be the. So it could be anywhere in this area. It could be anywhere in this area. Right, anyway, what was I doing? Right, I've got to message our sick now. I've got to speak to him. I have to meet the head of the Thieves Guild in person. Okay, I'm a little bit scared of doing that. But as soon as we haven't got much else at the moment. So we've got to go here. Not sure if I've done this, but just check on this if we've done it. If we haven't, we might go in there, although it could take another hour to get through it. Especially there's so many things. But yeah, very watery-eyed today. It's almost like somebody filled my eye full of... Right, okay, I've already got rid of it. What an absolute blessing that is. So let's just pop inside the East Gate. And then we could be meeting the Grey Fox. So yeah, that's why I look a bit, you know, the old eyes slightly playing up a bit.
Actually, I think it's along Green Road. I stumbled once near a Minotaur cave when I was doing a Dark Brotherhood quest. Happy hunting.
Okay, no clue. Well, I think we'll just find him at some point. You know, generally wherever I am, I do like to have a little bit of a look around. Right, it looks like we may have to meet in here, which is Helvius, Cecia's home. It doesn't say there's any problem going in here. I might just do a save since I haven't done one yet. That's not a save one. Right, I know I'll do like a proper save in the Valus Mountains. So that's where we were there. Right, I'll just do that and then I'll wait just a little bit. I don't want to go in because I just want to wait till that one's finished.
The Grey Fox is
okay,
waiting
and then
for you.
we'll. Who said that?
He's inside, downstairs. Don't keep him waiting.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, here we go then. It's a Grey Fox. He's going to grab one on my head and go, look this way, isn't he?
Oh, I think we're on part where we're doing quests directly from Grey Fox from here on out.
Okay, right, yeah. I mean, I've got to a stage where I've never been this before. I played the original game but didn't finish it. I barely did half of the quests. I did a few locations, but only half of the thing. I just did the main quest. So I haven't done a lot of these quests. Most of them I just had them and I was like, oh, I'm not quite sure what to do next, so I left them. That looks like the grey fox just there. What is pointing over there? Oh, why is it pointing over there? Just says I've got to meet the head of him. So what is it pointing there?
Is that a fella that grey fox is?
Okay.
Come, we must talk.
Where are we going?
I see you got my message.
Yes. Well, you're lucky I was busy.
Curb your tongue, Shadowfoot. I am the Grey Fox. If you ever want to become a master thief in the guild, you had better learn respect.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to do the obvious one.
I see you got my message.
I thought I'd try something different. It is an honour to finally meet you, Grey Fox.
I have need of your special gifts. There is an item hidden away in a remote monastery. I need you to go get it for me. The monastery is extensive and well guarded, so you should make sure to be well prepared. Should you succeed, I will pay you well for your services.
Well, I'm not adequately prepared. Well, I'd be honoured to help.
Capital. The monastery is called the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It is where retired, blind Moth Priests go to wait out the rest of their days. I will mark the location on your map. Look for it in the far northeast of Cyrodiil, beyond Cheydinhall. I need you to acquire Sevilla's stone. It is a large crystal with special properties that I need to gain advantage. Remember, do not shed innocent blood.
Good afternoon. What a twist, he wants you to steal a relic from blind priests.
Alright, okay, Thanos.
When I receive word that Sevilla's stone is missing, I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay, that kind of cut all that off. That's in trouble about having the chat on, is it does kind of bring the sound out, so I didn't quite hear some of that. Can I just ask you this one question?
I don't answer questions about myself.
Okay.
When they come from a Shadowfoot.
Sorry, my humblest person. You couldn't tell me that again, could you?
What do you want to know?
Well, if you could just repeat what. Who is Nocturnal, by the way? Is she your friend?
You're kidding. Everybody knows Nocturnal.
He doesn't like you yet to open to you. Will you play the main quest?
The Saint of Suspicion. Thieves Guild members revere and respect her power and influence. We give her blessing with the phrase, "May Shadow hide you."
Yeah, I've noticed. So I don't know what he said now. That's the only trouble with having the, I mean, it's great because it means I don't miss stuff, but it cuts out sometimes, and I can't hear what it is. So I'll read it. So I think we went to somewhere like that. So he's given me a task of recovering Sevilla's stone from a monastery known as the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It is in the mountains, somewhere north in Cheydinhall, in the farthest corner of Cyrodiil. Killing the human guardians of the stone will not put a blood price on my head, but killing innocent people will. The Grey Fox has promised me 500 gold coins. Counts? Okay, but that sounds really, really excellent. Skip to current step is not working. Okay, well that seems pretty easy. So I have already been there. I want to try out the Skull of Corruption, to be honest. So let's go to Azura's Shrine. After I've come out, of course. Any do I get anything nice for being here? Like coming to visit you? Obviously, well, probably something in there, maybe. Well, thank you very much, Grey Fox. I've only seen your cowl. So
let's hear it.
What are you like without the cowl? Do you mind if I cowl down to have a look? If I can get an essence of what you look like. Okay. Wendy's a bit nosy, unfortunately. Aren't you, Wendy? Just mumble a bit, just mumble.
Look at the muscles on you.
I haven't got many muscles. Hardly ever go out. Right, is there anything... Sure there's nothing I can get rid of? I will try it out on some enemy. I want to see what it does. Oh, that might attack a... You know, some... It might attack a person. Where was it? It says there. It says there. Oh, that's just the gate is that far. Oh, I thought it meant that mission. I was going to say. Okay, well let's travel there. Don't stall for time. Well, I'm not stalling.
Waving hand, medium light skin tone Thanos.
Thanks, Thanos. Right, let me see what you said again, Thanos. Right, so yeah, I will play the main quest, but what I'm going to do is, when I first did it, Thanos, when I first played the original game, I kind of did a bit of it now and again, and then I got to a point where I thought, oh, might as well finish it off. So I went through and did the main quest. The upshot of that was everybody seemed to like me. All their disposition was the highest it could be. And then I started getting missions that I didn't know I could do. So I kind of did do it, but I'm trying to hold off a little bit on it, and do little, you know, go back to it now and again. So I'm not trying to go too fast on it because that's a quite important part of the game, and I want that to be like a, you know, maybe a finale or something. So I will get to that. Right, I found the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. Now I just have to locate Sevilla's stone. Maybe I can persuade one of the monks to help me. I would need a lot of decent tools to do all this. No enemies? Azura Shrine. Just checking what's around me a moment. Not much, okay. I thought it would be like a monastery. okay, it's just in there. That's the Shrine of the Moth, and that's the Ancestor Moth. Oh yeah, I think I went in the crypt or something. That might be where I went. I know I came somewhere here. It could be I just came here, and I didn't do anything else. So well, I'll wait till appropriate time of day when they're all up. So let's do. I don't know. Let's do 9 o'clock. So people don't seem to want to come out at 8 o'clock. Alright, let me just check the mic is still okay, because sometimes it does flick off, especially with Twitter with it. Hello, brother.
What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
Can you tell me where Sevilla's stone is?
I've never heard of it. Why do you ask?
That's a very good question. Is there any blind monks?
I don't understand what you mean. We can see just fine.
Okay then. What about any
Only thing worse than an ogre is 2 ogres.
So I've got to speak to somebody
bastards.
else.
And spells seem to bounce right off
obviously the lower brother.
May you always wear soft silks. What
nice
can
man.
this piece...
do you mind? It got a strange look in his eye.
I don't understand what you mean. We can see just fine.
Yeah, I don't know why I got to click on it twice for it. Like.
May you always wear soft silks.
So it doesn't say where I've got to go. So maybe I've got to interrogate every single one of them. Okay, it's pointing at me to go in there. So let's go there. It says I've got to go in. Oh, I've got to sneak it out. Right. Okay, I mustn't kill any innocent people. Right, let me just check. People keep reminding me. I found the Temple of the Moth. Now I just have to locate the stone. Maybe I can persuade one of the monks to help me. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's persuade him. That's if he's persuadable. Where did he go? I thought he came out. Did he go back in? Right, he came out. He must have wandered off. I wonder where he went. Let's have a look here and see if there's anything on here first of all. No dead bodies. Everything seems to be locked. Am I allowed to just walk in? mean, since he's... So he's a brother. He's a brother. He's a brother. They're all brothers. Oh, excuse me, brother.
Shh. This is our time for silent prayer. You may wait outside or quietly in here. We usually finish around the 11th bell.
11th bell, okay. So if I sit down and wait? 11th bell, what, midnight? Well, okay, again, I'll keep looking it up. What did he said about the, what I had to do? So I'll get the stone from the monastery near the Temple of the Ancestor Moths. It's in the mountains. So let's go. I've got to just do that. Okay. So it should be not in here then, but I could possibly persuade them. So I may have to wait till 11. If I do that, have they finished now?
Hello.
Yeah.
Shh. This is our time for
Right, well, it didn't say what time.
Welcome to the Temple of the Ancestor Moths.
I mean, is it 11 at night? Or... Don't give you enough details, do they? So you got to press that. We should just come up with the one that's appropriate, but maybe they want me to look back. But I could try persuading them. I don't want to like. I could charm them, but because it's the wrong time of day and where I'm going to get this wrong, and all hell break loose. So what I'll do is I'll do a save. Let me do a quick save a minute. Then I'll try doing say a charm spell on him. Hope he doesn't. He's not offended by that. So let's do say a charm of 50. Try and charm him. Although I can't do it when I'm sitting down, which is a little bit of a shame. Do you mind if I charm you? Excuse me, sir.
Shh. This is our time for silent prayer.
Well, it didn't say, you know, is it? I take it as at night then, is it? Alright, well, we'll wait here till night time. Which would be kind of, what, 11 hours? They could do have been a little bit more exact, I suppose, but I don't want to pick holes in it. Okay, it seems to have finished now. But it's probably been night time now, so they probably... Oh. Oh dear, they've shut me in. I hope they're not offended. I might have to relock the door. Is there a way of relocking the door? I suppose I could hit the altar with attempts, couldn't I? Do my back end at this rate. I mean, if every morning I'm not sure what to do here. Maybe sneak in. I'll tell you the auto attempt. Okay, it doesn't work then. So the trouble is I'll probably upset them now. Excuse me, I hate to get you out of bed.
What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
Can you tell me about the blind monks?
I don't understand what you mean. We can see just fine.
Okay, what about the stone then? Can you tell me about the stone?
I've never heard of it. Why do you ask? May you always wear soft silks.
Well, what about now I've charmed you? Would that make a difference?
What can this peaceful monk do for... We serve the retired Moth Priests from the Imperial City.
Okay.
The work they do leads to progressive blindness. They live in utter darkness in the secret catacombs. Of course, it doesn't affect them because they're blind.
That's a good one. Anything about anything else?
I haven't heard much about him. I'm thinking...
Okay, well, I'm trying to...
Only thing worse than an ogre is 2 ogres. Tough bastards. And spells seem to bounce right off them.
Well, in my case, they seem to bounce off me. So, nothing.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so it didn't really help.
Soft
Maybe I got to ask the others. Brother Holger. One of them, you know, is probably...
What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
I haven't charmed you yet. Can you tell me about the Savilla stone?
Who is this? Savilla? A former lover, perhaps?
No.
I don't know anyone by that name.
Okay, well, gradually... Sure. Do you want to put pressure on
Who
that?
is this? Savilla?
Okay. So why do they keep asking me to... Shall I just...
I don't understand what you mean.
Right, okay,
May
so...
you always wear soft silks.
Okay, well, let me try this. Oh, sorry. Hang on, do you mind if I charm you a minute? Wait, don't just walk off.
What can this peaceful monk do for you, stranger?
Any chance that I could persuade you?
I really shouldn't be telling you this, but I know you are trustworthy.
Success.
The blind monks in the catacombs guard the stone. It's said to have magical powers. Don't tell Heridi I said anything. I could be banished for telling you.
Where are the catacombs?
Okay, I'll show you. But only because you are my dear friend. Follow me.
Please
I knew
be
the charm
discreet
thing.
and don't bother the other monks.
Okay, thank you very much. So, I don't know if that's the same for everybody, but Brother Holger, he seems to be the one.
May you always...
Charm him, then rob him blind. Although, you know, probably some people out there will do that. Wendy's going to try not to do that, unless she's working for the Thieves Guild, in which case she works under an alias. Have I got to follow him? Looks like he's giving me access to the doorway. Excellent, right, I'll tell you what, let's save that. Let's seal this with a loving kiss. Wish I hadn't said that. Okay, it seems to be allowing me to come in, excellent. It's all going well so far. I've got to make sure he doesn't die. Only the ones that are hopefully look different than all the rest of them. What if I could... No sign of worship there then. Anything here I can... Most ceramic pots. Right then. Have I got to do this stealthily? Right, just check who this is. That's Brother Holger, okay. So it seems like that now we should be okay. Let's have a look. Okay, hopefully there won't be any good people here. And we can be very careful about what we do. Seems like some kind of crypt, doesn't it? Creepy crypt. I won't look in the barrel. Okay, just looking around for special items. Okay. Right. I wonder if they'd be like dressed differently so I can tell them from the rest. So let's open the doorway. We may have to be in a chameleon-like form. I've entered the catacombs of the blind monks. The grey fox hinted that the true guardians of Savilla Stone would not be subject to blood price. I'm betting that also means they won't be too happy to see me. I better be careful from now on. Okay, right, what I'm going to do then, instantly, we're going to go for a big potion, and we're going to do a little bit of sneaking. That's only 25%. I don't know why that says that is strong when I've done one that's better than that. At least I hope I have. What does this do? Fortifies my health, fortifies my, and it gives me night eye, which that could be good. There's no sorcery. Have I got anything that will help me being a chameleon? Ah, so there it is there. Chameleon, right, let's see. 44%. I think we'll do that 49 trillion seconds. Right, that's making it a little bit more difficult for them to see me. I might even be able to steal it without them even knowing. Let me queue up this fire kind of thing. Shocking fire thing. Right. I take it the stone is in there. No, it's not in there. Okay. I'm going to have to be very careful here. I'm just going to go around the outside. Avoiding the lights. Now, do they look different than everybody else? They have a little thing here on the top of their heads. So he's a prelate, so obviously those are the bad guys. So if it says prelate, we can kill them if we have to. Ah. Is it in there? I was tempted to unlock that. Yes. Doesn't really say where I have to go, does it? But I presume it's through that little door that was around there. Sound. Something about a creaky door, which is, I know there's just something about it in there. Now, do I go through that door there? Will that lead to a new area? No? Okay, we'll leave that. We're just going to open that and see what's in there. I always like to go for the lowest common denominator first. That's if you know what a common denominator is. I can't remember. A cheap wine. Basket, loaf of bread. I was going to do bread today, but I would have had to, you know, partway through the stream I would have had to take it out of the machine and let it cool and put it on a tray. And I thought, no, that would interrupt the stream. Nobody would put up with that. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking through all the cupboards. There's a sneaky habit, you know, it's a bit of a habit of mine. Have I already looked in there? Or am I allowed to take it? What's the onion do? Water breathing, detect life damage. I might take those two. No, I don't know.
How's Azura?
How's Azura? I think is okay. It's empty. It's empty at the moment, so I could kill poor innocents. I might just take a couple of these. Hope the monks don't mind. Okay, all looks good, but it looks like I've got to go into that area around there. Okay. Okay, nothing much in there. Like the way we like go forward, then we go forward. Then, you know, it's kind of like it's like I've got it on my Skyrim, you know, kind of momentum thing. I don't know why they put it in. It just I don't know.
Looks like weapon empty too.
Looks like the weapon is empty. Okay, glad you said that. I mean, it should be pretty full. We'll find out. Oh, it is pretty empty. I'm glad you saw that. Okay, well in that case, thank you very much for that. Do that one. Do that one. Come out. Go to soul gems, isn't it? Soul gems, sorry. Oh god, so much strain. See, the reason why I did a black one, if you're wondering why, we needed it for the quest, obviously, but I also thought, well, if I use a black soul gem to enchant my weapon, would that take its stats higher? Because it did in Skyrim, but I don't think it made any difference. So that's another reason why I did it. Right, anyway, I won't use those other ones. Well, that's a common one, so that'll do just the job, wouldn't it? So that was pretty full.
Can't expect you to watch everything all the time.
Yeah.
Stream's job.
Okay. So I'll go with the common for a minute. I'll try and do a common with a common, but I just let them fall into place and they fall into the wrong ones. Well, not much I can do about it. But I mean, sometimes they fall into the right place. You know, I don't. You know, I just bank on certain things. Well, that's odd. So it's a grand one, but even though it's got a common one, it's still doing more. That's very interesting. So I didn't know that. Right, well, where am I going? Right, I'm just going to look down here just to see if there's anything here. But it looks like we've got to go here, which is down there. Okay, would you like me to put a light up?
I really like being able to drop those soul gems to clear it. Just saying, woman shrugging.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't do it, that, isn't it? Let me just... What was the last bit? It said something like something to do with a dragon. Which it probably wasn't. Hang on. It takes a while to, like, you know, update. And it's all the time stream's job. Yeah, I really do like being able to drop those soul gems to clear it. Just saying. Yeah. I must admit, I didn't know all the years I've played Skyrim, right up until probably about 3 years ago. I didn't know that if you drop them, it cleared the stuff out. So when you play a game blind and you don't look up anything because you want to enjoy the game, and also because, you know, the internet went crazy about telling you every little secret, you know, so I just played the game and didn't look at anything, didn't want to know. I didn't even know about if you eat a flower, so that would do an ingredient. I didn't know that straight away. So I think, you know, it's nice when you find out for yourself, isn't it? That's how I look at it. It's just a nice surprise, isn't it? Some people obviously don't want to be surprised, which is surprising. Might have gone a little bit too far on the surprising there. Right, okay.
Proper way to play, but hard to do in this one. But I'm old school, used to buy game guides.
Oh yeah, oh right, okay, yeah, I'm the complete opposite. I like to go into a game blind, if possible. Occasionally, I may have, sometimes I may have done a part of a game and I might go back and do more of it. But, you know, sometimes I don't bother with it at all. Right, I'm just checking I got the right one. Because this is Fiery Death. Okay, so I don't want to collect his soul.
If possible.
If possible, yeah. So I like to do the complete opposite. I don't like to do glitches, anything like that. I like to play the game as it's meant to be played, and do it like that. Seems to be pointing that way, doesn't it? Right, there's a chink of light here, which I just tuck in quietly. Is there anything around the back? No, they might see me. That's don't show anything behind there. Alright, somebody walking by. I've got to be careful of these. Now, have I still got this? Oh, I haven't still got the chameleon effect. I'll tell you what, I'll make myself invisible. Although the door's I'll have to open that door in a minute. But for a moment, I'll make myself invisible and hope it, you know, hope it comes under this. Where's invisibility? Is it under I? Luckily it is. Right, okay. It's only for a short while. Right, just check that's the way I've got to go. Yes. Okay. Did I not do it well enough? Yeah, it's a shame. You thought the auto attempt... It does work then. Okay, well apparently if you do it right at the start it works. Right, okay. We'll go back and I might have to double check around the area in case I've missed anything, because I think I'm not sure if I did all of it. I was trying to like avoid them. Lots of twists and turns, isn't it? I'm going to go around this bit first. We'll try and keep away if we can. Tell you what, I'll do that for a moment so we can see. I don't know if I'm allowed. I presume I can have. No, I can have a few trinkets on the way. Got to be careful. There's a bit of light here. Okay. Now, in case he's on a schedule, you know, it could come back past there any minute. Top to get that out. Okay. Because he might walk by in a minute. I'll have to keep out of his way. Right. You may hear that. Okay. I'm being very cautious, you noticed. I wonder if it's possible to brush past him. Doesn't look like a door, does it? But I wonder if I could just open that one. If you didn't notice. Ah, the only trouble is, yeah, I noticed as soon as I pull this lever, wouldn't he? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do one of my spells. So I'm trying to be, you know, just in case Ghost is watching. I'm trying to be as cool as you like. You know, I show that I'm at least half decent and I can do things, you know, without having my hand being holding. Oh, that's I thought there was another person standing there. Right, I try this auto attempt. Oh, although I'd already moved it. Looks like exactly as it gets to the top. Try not to bump into him. I'm always tempted to shut the door. I wonder if he'd notice the door suddenly close. Let's hope it doesn't push him in. It looks like he's holding the door open. He obviously suspects something. Right, where am I going? No idea, Ray. It's completely dark. I've got to go that way. But something tempted me to go that way. I'm very tempted to go that way. Which probably goes all the way around in a circle and ends up there. Very tempted to do that. But I'm going to ignore it for the moment. I don't know, everything to join the Thieves Guild now. She just seems a thirst to look in drawers and cupboards. How do you know when it wears off? Does it give you some visual clue? Oh, I forgot the auto one again. Oh god, I don't know why my eye is so irritable today. Cheer up. Right, okay, we're descending down into the inkiness. I mean, because our weapon is invisible. Why is our weapon invisible? Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? It's attached to me, so it would be, wouldn't it? Although it's completely two, you know, one's biological and one's physical. What do you mean you can't mix? Well, you shouldn't be able to mix the two, but apparently in games you can do anything. I mean, let's look at let's talk about Elden Ring, for instance. You know, and a huge, gigantic person. You know, we you know, like you get a fly moves extremely fast. To it, we probably are going really slow because there's, you know, whereas we see it fast. So a big person would probably see us move very fast, and we would see it quite slow because it'd be big and kind of lumbering, wouldn't it? All right, but no, in Elden Ring, you know, you put a little creature with a few little legs on it, you know, like a tiny thing in comparison to the gigantic form, and apparently you can slide around like an ice skater, which you could say is a little bit over the top. That's what I find about the Elden Ring, is some of the stuff just doesn't make any kind of sense. It's like nonsensical. It's like whilst giving you absolutely nothing. So that's why I'm a little bit critical of it. It's because of that. Although it just does ridiculous things like you know, and the game has worked out, you know, to be perfect. You know, it's all, you know, it's all about timing. You know, that split second that you get. You know, it's only you know, you got to wait for those openings. You know, it's like give it that illusion of, oh, this is a tough game. Let's make people, when they play it, you know, it's like they really will put them through the ringer, squeeze them as tight as we possibly can before snapping their heads off. You know, I mean, is it that? Is it the guy that makes it? It's like he just hates humans. He just wants to. I don't know. I sometimes wonder if he has an evil streak. I'm going to go around here. I just want to go all the way around, just to explore this area. So I would search as much as possible before I go into the destination. Alright? Because I want to 100% the game.
Face with tears of joy.
I don't know, why would anybody want to make a game which is so frustrating for people? That they, you know, yeah, I've seen the people that, you know, react to it when they die because, you know, he gets like 2 attempts in about 10 minutes where he can actually hit the guy. And, you know, so like the rest of the time you just stand there watching him dance around like some crazy lunatic throwing just about everything but the kitchen sink at you. Or that, you gotta watch it, here, because these logs could kill me, believe it or not. You know, this is a little bit of Elden Ring. So you mean you sent me all the way up here for nothing? Although it is. Wow, that whole floor's missing there. Just because it went up an angle. The whole floor disappeared. That's where this whole system falls down. If you go by something where, you know, it just, I don't know, just kind of, it's almost like they do an overhead view of it and then what bits show up, it gets shown up. In other words, they didn't bother to do it by hand. I think that's a little bit of a sore point, especially if you've got sore hands. Well, I was hoping to go the way that was the opposite of what I thought was going to be, so I wish I'd kind of gone down there now. Because I wanted to do this last, because I want to do this first. Would you mind if I went back? I'll tell you what, I'll run. If I get caught, it's my fault. Right, I don't know if I've gone the right way though. I think I have gone the right way. Yeah, I just want to fill out that little blank there. See what I mean? That's the most damage I've taken for about 3 weeks. Just by whipping over those logs. It's kind of odd system they have. Go back. Well, I'd love to go back, but you know, there's just a little bit there. I just want to, you know, I just want to get that bit out of the way. That's all I want to do. I want to see if there's something comes up. You know, there could be a little box, one little box, which apparently we can't get to. Right, I'm going to put a light on. Sorry if it's taking a while. How come the other one opened and this one didn't? Is it because it's got to be open from the other side? So you mean to say I come all the way down here? I knew I should have, you know, I'd have to go all the way back up here now, wouldn't I? I know it's saying, alright, I'll go back then. Alright, I'll go back, but I will go back there and go the other way. Which is, I've got to go this way. Okay, if you could just, I'll tell you what, I'll put it there. Alright, so I want to go there, just do that last bit. I know there probably won't be anything in there, I know it's a waste of time, but you know, my funeral. Right, okay, is that where I've got to go next? Right, okay. Right, okay. They may see me, that's the only trouble. I'm going to try this one this time. About time I, you know, got the old finger out. Right, what's down there, anything? Okay, well in that case I'm doing that bit there. Alright, like so, you know. Right, okay, ready? Yeah. Gloom is there, Mr. Gloom. Bit like it might recharge. Okay, ooh. Very upset, isn't he? Right, I'm going to give you the old blaster. Yeah, take that. He'll die in a minute, wait for it. There he goes. There we go, yeah. See, it's a little bit slow. I should have to speed that up. I should have to do it, change the... I'll have to change it a little bit so that it does it slightly different. So I'll have to do it so that it does more damage at the start, but it does less afterwards. So in other words, instead of it over 50, you know, it does it in like 8 or something like that. Did I pick that up? Right, I'll have to kind of fit it, you know, by experiments and see how I'll work out how to do everything. Right, a load of spikiness here. Very tempted to try getting through the spikiness. I wonder if I can possibly jump over there without hitting my head. Beautifully done, Wendy. That popped up my athletics again. Right, anything down there? No, it's looking pretty miserable down there. But I'll just go down there, light up the whole area. I've already been down there. Well, actually, this will be the perfect opportunity to do the rest of that. Although I've got a light over my head, so I know what it's saying. Waste of time, Ray. You're wasting time. That's very true. Blast the two of them. Right, I'll continue to do damage. See, what is it? You know, so you've got to be a certain distance for it to show up. I mean, just show up the whole time. But he's gradually coming up. There he goes. So I kind of did it, but it's just a bit too slow for my liking. Is that two separate? Where's the other one go? Did I ricochet through the wall? I'm going to go down. Sorry about this. I'll run it for you. If there's any... I've already done that one, okay. I know it's saying you've already done it. Okay, I just want to go down there, light up the blue parts, and then I... Oh. Aha! Yeah, but I want to do this. Right, okay, I might have to put on my special anti-poison here. Right, okay, we're going to put on the special anti-potion ingredient. I have a special thing just for this. Not quite sure what it's called. But I should have something that repels all that gooey stuff. Oh, I haven't got one for poison. What about a ring of potato? I picked this up because I thought it does a whole multitude of them. Look at how many it does. The only trouble is I find with this system is you got to like, yeah, see that you got to like keep doing it and keep moving it down. You know, when you know, it's like it does every one of your stats. Anyway, that's not important right now. Okay, so there isn't anything to reflect that. Okay, let me take something that resists it. Right, I don't know what name it will come under though. I think it's, is there anything I've got cures poison? Is there anything that can protect me against poison? Drain, see, I ought to try all these, shouldn't I? Drain health, drain magicka. Be handy, wouldn't it? Ease execution, enthralling presence, finger. Any of these help in any way to dispel poisonous materials? I just have to get one. Leech. I wouldn't mind a bit of leeching. So, nothing then. Okay. Well, I'll have to take a potion then. God, look how many things you've got to go through just to... Right, a poison. Resistance to poison. Which could be under anything. What do you just have as a resistance of? I think that's why in Skyrim here did fortify of something. Yeah, all the F's under one thing, and then all the others. So they make it a little bit less difficult to get through. But having to wade through all these different names for the same thing is proving a little bit irritating. Anything that dispels poisonous things. Anti-venom. Resist poison. 15%, not much, is it? Okay, nothing. In that case, sorry about this, but God, it takes a while to wade through this. So I'm going to do, say, that one. Because I don't think there's one that strengthens, you know, like...
Do you a spell for it?
Yeah, I have to do a spell, yeah. I don't think I've learnt that spell, so I don't think I can. Right, resist disease. Is there anything that could resist disease? Right, if you pick, it's the first object on you know, first on the left. That is usually the one that it goes. Okay. If it's the second one, I might not show up. You know, it might be showing something else first. But by adding two together, sometimes that will do it. See, the further it is down, you know, I think it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 1 top left, 2 top right. So you've got to find one which is in the kind of first bit. But as soon as there isn't, I'll have to go with that. But actually I need one. Yeah, I only need one. So I'll just do that. Alright, but if I do that, I can do that. Oh. Oh, wait a minute, I want to resist. Oh, okay. Let me do that one. Ah, that's better, yeah. Let me do that one. Let me take that one off. Ah, yeah, sometimes you got to do two things to get that. Because, yeah. Okay, sorry. Making it difficult for myself, aren't I? Okay, so I've got to put potion of resist. I don't know, I've got to find out where it is. Which is the hardest part of the whole lot. Was it a potion of resist? I mean, I don't even know what it's called. I don't know where to do it. That's the trouble with this system. Is I don't know where to do it in alphabetical order. Because you don't know what it's called. Put it this way, I never noticed what it's called. So you don't quite know
Got
which...
to name them.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. The reason why I don't name them, I think, is because I don't want to spend all day doing this stuff, because I know it's dull for you to watch, because you'd rather just, you know, just see me doing stuff. Okay. So we'll go through here, we'll get that. Hang on, let me just very quickly put a light on as well. What did that do? Oh, hang on. Hang on, hang on. Whoop. Oh, God, hang on. My health is going down. Right, I should have a...
Okay, hotkey them.
Hotkey, yeah, that's the trouble. There's not enough hotkeys in this game. That's the only trouble. Is you know, I'm not sure I've got one for resist, but it's like you need so many things in this game. It's like you can't like do them all. So it's like you don't know what to do. I need to do health, don't I? I'm trying to do health, but I'm getting mixed up with what I'm supposed to be looking for. This is the first time in ages I've actually had to take a healing potion. And I'll tell you what, you know, you've got to use a lot. But I keep them all at home because I've never had to use it.
You've got cure poison spell.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find out which door opens what. I'm trying. I didn't know which one of these are opened, but one of these is a doorway out, and I think it's this one. One of them should be opening the door, but it's like there's not enough hotkeys for all this stuff. I just find it a pain working through all this stuff. It just takes forever to do it all. That's like 25. It's like that's legendary 30. I mean, that's pretty pathetic, isn't it? I don't call that legendary, do you? Considering you've got like 300 odd. I wouldn't say that's a legendary spell, would you? You know, grand healing. You know, he does it all in one go, really fast. Right. So how do we get out of this? Because the door is shut. I know what you're saying. Go back through. I would, but the door is shut. So why is it I can't get through now? The wall won't shift, and it's only one of these things. So I'm a little bit perplexed now. I'll have to take another resist one. Because I don't know what name it's up there. I don't really take a lot of notice. I'm trying to do things and just get moving. As opposed to wandering through these things all the time. So I'm finding this annoying. The most annoying part of the game is having to go through all these different options all the time. It just drags the game down. Because I can never remember all the different names. There's so many in this game that it's very difficult to remember what what you just took. It's like I'd have to mentally remember every single spell in this game, and it's impossible. People can't do that stuff. So I don't know where it was. I've no idea. I'd name them all, but it takes too long naming it. So one of these should be opening that door, and I can't see. Oh, let me go through this way. I might have to go through here, as it might be the only way out. Okay, so let's...
Good luck. Try not to die. Catch you Saturday.
Okay, you're off to work. Okay then. Okay, yeah, NJ. Alright, well, I'm heading out now. So at least I got past that. But I just struggle with all the... some of these different spells, so many different systems. They're not kind of put in separate categories, so you have to wade through all the lot. It's like, that was a big thing I found with Oblivion. It just took a long time to troll through all the stuff. But because it was the only thing I was playing at the time, I was really enjoying it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work all the time, that auto attempt, just sometimes. Okay, well, thanks for watching, NJ, and have a good day at work, hopefully. Anybody else come into chat? So hopefully I'm not taking too long. I know I'm taking a little bit of a long time on this, but I am playing it at the same time as recording it. Try not to die. Okay, you got a cure poison spell, yeah. Yeah, it's like I keep every time I got so little time to do some things. Because I'm busy doing something else, like I'm trying to learn enchanting, that I'm going to be able to work out and, name all my posts. It's just a lot for me to do. And sometimes I just like to relax, not have to think too much. So I'm just like switching off and just relaxing. Because if I keep kind of gaming a lot, then I find it drains me a little bit. Right, I'm just going to go around here a minute. Some of these things they go on for ages. Some of these areas. That's the only trouble. It's like I'm trying to clear out the areas which are, a non-important area, so that I can just concentrate on the main area I'm supposed to be going. Just want to look around, make sure I don't miss anything. miss any boxes, anything like that, because I'm usually looking for these, because these is where you find the kind of, yeah, like this one, see, absorb strength. See, that's a really good one. So absorb strength, oops, wrong one. It's knowing the right one it's in. So you have to try and remember all this stuff. Oh, it's under magic, isn't it? At least I presume it's under magic, is it? It's a book, isn't it? Yeah, it's a book. Absorb, but it's not there, look. I mean, does the tomes come under the books? Because that said absorb then, didn't it? Unless it was a tome. Trouble is, I tend to try to rush through because I know you just, you know, it's a little bit dull for you to watch this stuff. So I'm trying to do it at a bit of speed so that it's not too long. I thought it was just called absorb something. Oh, there. Oh, God. Blind as a bat. There, I'm blind as a bat. Sorry about that. Okay. Blind as a bat, right. Yeah, I had a feeling this is probably a dead end. I won't bother looking there. Although, is that Beggar's food bag? That could be handy, that one. Sorry, Mr. Beggar. Oh. Well, I don't really want to go up there. That could be a shortcut out, I suppose. Right, okay, done that. Right, let's work back again. Shouldn't need to go up there for anything. Oh no, sorry I take a while doing stuff, but I am playing it and trying to complete the game at the same time. So that's why this is gonna, you know, it might drag a little bit. But you know, so I never got the chance to do with Skyrim. You know, I'd actually be able to play it for the first time on my first play and stream it, and I would have probably streamed the whole lot if I had that facility there. So in this way, this is kind of making up for the Skyrim one. Is I've been able to do it in Oblivion, and all right, it's not going to be a nice shortened one. I'll edit it out. I'll only edit it out if it's me backtracking or something like that, so that it's not too dull for you. But mostly it'd be like, you know, trying to 100% every area and complete the game as if I was playing it on my own without streaming. So that's basically what I'll be doing in this. Right, so it looks like that's the thing down there. So we can kill them, but we don't want to kill anything else, alright? So if I can just steal that without them knowing. I mean, does the quest actually, does it actually tell us to kill them? I've been in the Catacombs and the blind monks. The grey fox hinted that true guardians of Theron would not be subject to blood price. I bet that means they won't be too happy to see me. I better be careful. Okay, so, you know, if I do get caught, so what I'll do is, oh, I'm still partly hidden. Right. Oh, that thing might fire at me. That's the only trouble. Whether that alerts them, I don't know, but I'm just going to have a little look around for get this. May as well pick up any loot. So I generally like to pick up all the loot. Sometimes I might kill them first, but generally I tend to like to go around the outside, clear up all the stuff, and then just concentrate on my enemy last. Right, now let's see if we can get up there and steal that thing without them noticing. I think he may have noticed now. Right, I picked the wrong side. Right, I think he's coming for me now. Whoops. Okay, so let's right, hang on. Again, I'm stuck by this. I can't do anything, so I've got to wait. Sorry. but I had to do it. A ring of skimming. It's a lovely white cloak there, which apparently is completely invisible. Okay, I seem to have I've done that. Right, let's hang on, which way did I go? Oh, there's another enemy there. I don't know about you, but I think he's caught wind of me. Take that, Mr. Gloomface. I could do a little bit of protection here from the wall. Right, okay. Right, he silenced me there, but luckily I got away with it. Let me take 2 and it might go twice as fast now. Die! Right, weakness to fire and then clobber him with that. Goodbye. Right, okay, I haven't finished it. Poor chap. Did you leave anything? Oh, I mean, it seems like I've got very slim pickings, which apparently is supposed to be a good, you know. Slim pickings. Anybody like slim pickings? I'm not a massive fan. It's a little bit too old for me. You know, although I may look old, shriveled up and like that kind of classical music, you know, that old boring stuff, you know, the old crooners and that, you know, I'm the complete opposite of that. I'm up to date, you know, I'm coming with it, Dad. I've already done that one. I think I'm pretty with it. Well, after all that, I didn't pinch the stone. I was too busy getting rid of this. Right, okay, I was trying to sneak in. Trouble is that kind of thing activated it. So let's get the Savilla's stone. Now to get back to Helvius Cecia's house in Bruma. Okay, I wonder if there's any way I can silence this triffidy nuisance. I wonder if I could silence that object. It's just going to pick on me, isn't it? Does it leave anything behind? Any special gifts? No? Keep your hands off. Right, I'll just put a wall between me and you for a minute. Okay. Right. I've done that. So we've 100% did it. Now we can just go out. Okay? Which hopefully is... It's probably this blue bit here because it's been covered by the red bit. Or a red bit. It's been covered by the blue bit. That's it. Okay, right. So we just got to go out now. We seem to have done the mission. On the way out, we just checked. Been everywhere. Done it all, man. Okay, we've done all this area. Okay, what we'll do is go to that area. And then we should have finished. No need to check it all. Right, I'll put the light on now. Alexa, room light 20%. He puts down his hood so that the bright forehead doesn't show up. If I had a decent camera where I could set it exactly how I wanted, as opposed to the one that, you know, forces me to, you know, just let it adjust on its own and get it completely wrong. I'd be able to get the lighting right, but it doesn't seem to like the way I do things. I go through that gateway, I can. I mean, I may as well pick up. I'll see how it goes. I'll leave that. I'm not saying use a special thing to lead you out. Very good point. Right, clairvoyance. Okay, check that. Right, that's done. Right, been there, done all this. All the way out. To there. Okay? Have you enjoyed it today? If you did enjoy it, please now hit that like button. I know you probably, it's the last thing you want to do. It probably isn't it, but you know, we still haven't done this bit. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, I've still got this bit to do. That's odd. I came through there and there was a door. Oh right, okay. So I thought it was gonna. Okay. So we still haven't 100% this. It was a shame. I thought too, you know, some more things here. Anything in there? So I've just seen that I was sneaking. Right, okay. Pretty safe in this area. That's the way out. I just want to do that little bit there, alright? Tell you what, the levels go up slowly, don't they, when you get to this stage? When you get into like 30, I was like, God, it's really slow, isn't it? I think it's what, you know, I think that's the one thing about this game. You kind of, I think the Elder Scrolls, you know, at least they do these things in a way that it kind of scales about right. I'm not saying Oblivion did it perfectly, because it was possible for the game to be harder for you. I've heard. That, you know, if we didn't do it right, which I kind of found a little bit, because I remember always having trouble in Oblivion with a sword and shield type build.
Feel the wrath of my ancestors.
Up yours, Jimmy Fortnite. No, just burn. Right. Excuse me, I just want to check Zora's Star a minute. I chose the wrong option there. Hang on. Hang on. I went too far there. Where's the Zora's Star? Why is it does it backwards? Where's Zora's Star? Have I got? It's still empty, so it should be the harvest one now, shouldn't I? Alright, let me do that one. Did I get... I did capture a soul. Sorry, Mr. Blind Priest, but that's mine. Another Arkved sword. Well, I assume we had an apple so far. Sorry about that, sorry to... Right. We haven't been through this area. Right, let's get the light up again. So I'm trying to make it easy for you by putting the light on and... So it's, you know, it's a little bit easier to see. You know, much as I'd love to get all these, you know, I've got quite a lot at home. Not like vast amounts, but you know, enough for me to work on. So I just do enough for what I need, really. Okay, just double check in that it's all clear. Okay. Right, and then we'll work our way out, so now we've done all that, we should have near enough done it all now.
Where are you?
Of course, they're all blind, aren't they? Well, I mean, is it a good idea to kill them, just in case they come back and haunt me another day? It's possible, you know, possible. I mean, I've got a light over my head. You know, apparently I'm still pretty invisible, apparently. Is that where I was supposed to go? Yeah, it was. I didn't know where I was going to go through a loading screen there. Now, I presume I did all this, didn't I? Yeah, I must have done, because otherwise I wouldn't have drawn it out. Right, there we are. I don't know, what do you think? I mean, at least, you know, I haven't had a really complicated one, which makes a change, doesn't it? Those are the ones I hate. That's why, you know, it's Crimson Desert. You know, I've been looking at it thinking, you know, it looks a little bit too good for my liking. You know, it just looks like a huge sandbox. And I don't know about you, but I grew past the sandbox bit where, you know, we made sandcastles and all that. So I don't know if I need to, you know, go into that again. Now, I could have gone down the wrong aisle here. I'll avoid that area, seeing it's heavily guarded. I bet there's something around there. Ah. Alright, okay, I've already got it. Okay, just testing. But see how they sneakily hide it? It's really... I must admit, you know... Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you thought, you know... Yeah, Elder Scrolls, you know, people who made it, you know, if you think they hid stuff really well, you try looking at Elden Ring. It's like they looked at Skyrim and thought, oh god, they like to hide a load of sneaky stuff. They make sure they hide it in the stuff that's like, you know, suspended by something 200 feet above your head, you know, and you know, you got not a chance of doing it. And if you get the feeling that I'm being followed. You thought I'd be invisible, but I mean, I've got a light over my head, so it's probably giving the game away, isn't it? I don't like giving the game away. See, there's a box I missed. This is why you double track. I'm going to doubly double track now.
Look who we've got here.
So I don't want to make. I just want to make peace and get out of here.
Show me what you've got.
I don't want to. I'm not that kind of woman. I'm sorry, but you know, if that's what floats your boat. I'm not really into boats. Right, I don't want to get out of here. I wanted to follow me outside. Oh dear, I may have took a wrong turn then. Oh, Bizo. It's not the wrong turn then. I'm sorry, but you're a tasteless bunch, and I have to sort you bunch of people out.
Show me.
I have to discommockerate you.
You're pathetic.
I don't like your attitude, Sonny. Wendy doesn't like that. Just see if any of these are running out. So I've got to think what I'm doing. I'm trying to think what I'm doing so I don't hit the wrong button. Yeah, I did the wrong button. I'm trying to get Azura's star. It's empty. So how come I can't capture them? It's because probably because you haven't got all the souls on, isn't it? Oh, shouldn't have done that. Not at all. An Ancestor Moth key could come in handy. Sorry, but I didn't mean to do it. I didn't want to do it. I'm going to look in that barrel just for a joke. Right, okay, I didn't want to. I wanted to go in there, get the thing, get back out, but looks like I failed on that. It's not a total disaster. It's just a half a disaster. Ghost probably laughing now and going, can't even do a basic thing like go in there and steal something. Well, I did 99% of it, and then the last 1% ruined it. There you are, I managed to get out in one piece. No follower, no summonings. I'm doing this on my own. When I played it the first time, I didn't use any of the summons. I may have once or twice in the whole game summoned something. Like a skeleton, I think, was the cheapest one I found. Alright, that was, you know, that was the only thing, plus the odd occasional destruction skill of about, like, you know, 10 damage, something like that. Alright, so we'll get back to Helvius Celia's house. So let's go back to here. Very little pickings. So I'm not doing too bad. At least I've had some decent sleep. Whether that made the brain work any better, probably didn't. Okay, good luck trying not to die. Catch you Saturday. Okay, so thanks for the people that have come in today.
All right then, I'm listening.
The Blackwood Company is gone. They were working high on hist sap. That's why there were so many terrible accidents.
I like the icons.
Not a chance.
Be seeing you.
You have the hands of a healer.
Well, thank you very much, Karen.
Good day.
Anything interesting going on around here?
Poor Olfand. I don't know how he manages to live with Skjorta.
Well, that's for them to sort out, isn't it? You know, you shouldn't poke your nose in where it's not wanted. Hello, Bruma guard.
What do you need?
Well, I don't need anything. Have you seen the Grey Fox by any chance?
He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk.
Well, I'm all for that.
Goodbye.
Since, you know, rich people are... I don't know, I have a little thing against rich people. I don't know what it is. It's probably something to do with their selfish, vicious nature, where all they care about is money, and they couldn't care less about anybody, and they'll step on them if they get in their way. I mean, it could be that. I don't really know. Anyway, we've got. I wonder if we get some kind of reward from. Because I want to know when I get promotion and I become head of it, and I can give him orders.
I'm listening.
I just checked that I've got to go and see him, which I'm pretty sure I have. I have. The Grey Fox, I have good news for you. It was pretty much stealthily done, apart from at the end when I had a light over my head.
Hospitable.
Yes, they were. I have got Sevilla's stone for you, the Grey Fox. Do I get promotion?
My sources tell me that Sevilla's stone has gone missing. Do you have it with you?
Well, obviously you're a bit behind on the sources. I'd try tomato sauce, quite nice. If you're a real man, of course you go for the brain. Right, here is the stone.
Capital! Now I can see past the palace defenses. Oh, it's a good thing the Emperor didn't know they had this stone. He would have had it destroyed or taken it from them and kept it under lock and key in the palace. When I have learned what I need to know, I will call for you again.
Oh.
Let us leave Helvius's house now. He has served me well and deserves his peace.
Oh, we'd like to pop into different houses. I could have kept that, of course. What can you tell me about Nocturnal's cowl?
You think this is Nocturnal's cow?
Well, I didn't say
Where
it.
did you hear about that?
Was just a lucky guess.
You should know better than to give heed to rumors.
But if I could just press you on that.
This is Nocturnal's cow.
Apparently there was a note in the monastery, but I didn't see it.
I see. I suppose there is no hiding it from you. No hiding. What a joke. My whole life is hiding. Everything in that document is true. My identity cannot be known. In fact, I just told you my true name twice, but I bet you don't remember it. You and I have even met before, when I was not wearing the cowl.
Really?
To your clouded memory, he and I are two different people. My own family doesn't even know me. I would give much to be rid of the grey cowl and its curse.
I wonder if you're is that Armand? Is it Armand Montier or wherever it was that we... No, was it him? The first guy that we met when we started the Thieves Guild. I wonder if it was that. Don't tell me who it is, by the way.
Shadow hide you.
Shadow hide me. Okay, let's see what we have. Right, the Grey Fox rewarded me for my efforts for turning a blind eye. He was fairly mysterious about why he needs the stone. He asked me to be available for when he next calls to me. Okay, I'll try and be available when he next calls from me. Okay, so you'd have thought I'd complete that, wouldn't you? But I suppose when he does let me know, then it will complete. Well, what is the time at the moment? It's 24 minutes past. So this could be a suitable place. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go to this one, activate the quest, hop over there, pop in and see if it does anything about that. Well, thank you. So I don't know who this is, but it could be, you know, the guy we met in the first place. Do I don't get access to this? Do you want to? I wonder if he can... Although he better not, Ray, better not. I better not. I don't want to, you know, pull the plug on it.
The Grey Fox protects you.
Anything you got to say?
Well met.
Hail and well met. I'll say that. Anything happening in
All I need is a
Bruma?
roof, some bread, and blessings of the night. Bruma is
Miles
God's
and bread.
country, and the gods are good to me.
Well, excellent. Well done. Okay, I won't ask them about rumours because they're all going
hide
to say the same things that everybody else has. But God, I'll tell you what, it's always proving annoying today. I don't know whether it's just a a temporary phase. It's just a phase I'm going through. Excuse me.
Please. We're still in Cyrodiil here in Bruma, but just barely. We build for the cold,
creepy
just
guy.
like in Skyrim.
Well, I suppose that was a big giveaway for what the next game is going to be, was it? I wonder if he's.
Certainly.
I'm going to do the special thing this time. Now, anybody work this out? How can I reach the maximum disposition if he's only 66? Maybe it's because it can go higher if I finish the main mission. Right, I'll go in here. Jarl's house. Oh. What happened there? What did that come up with then? Hang on. Wait a minute. What did that do then? It just came up with something. Or is it just like suddenly flick like that? The free bots may be complimented soon. Until then, I sell more gold, stolen property to the guild fences like Orrin. I'll need at least 700 gold worth of stolen goods to get his attention. So I presume that was what came up? Let's go in and see if he's the person we've got to see. Oh, I'm trespassing. I might upset him, might I? Okay. Oh, so I hope you enjoyed it today. I mean, it went pretty well, didn't it? Till that last bit. Let me just wait 1 hour. And see if we're allowed in now. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to trespass. Oh, it does say I'm still trespassing. I better go out just in case I don't want to be arrested. So it's allowing me in there, but still saying I'm trespassing, which is a little bit odd, isn't it? I want to give him another hour. I've never quite worked out the system. I think it's because it's not quite fully tuned, is it? Anyway, I'll come back another time. Right, so we could go. I suppose we could kind of end it there, really. Because at the moment we're kind of starting to run out of quests a little bit. I mean, we've got to, you know, we've got to do that. So we got to go there. Is that where I am? I don't think no. We're in Bruma, aren't we? So let's just see. I mean, so sometimes when I go there, it says I've already done it. Is that right? I'll go in the castle. Does seem to be. Alright, let's go in there then. You see why they changed the system with telling you where to go, isn't it? Looks like it's in there. In the smithy? And then in there. Wow, at least we didn't have a loading screen. So I'm not quite sure why I got to go here. Oh, so I got to sell stuff
I
to
see you work with the Grey Fox.
That's right. Anything about Heronius Lex?
The guard in Anvil now. He used to be in the Imperial Watch until Countess Umbernox had him reassigned. He made things very difficult for the Thieves Guild for a while.
Yeah, I had a hand in that.
You were the one that made it all happen. Everyone in the Thieves Guild is grateful.
Good, okay. Anything else? I've got to sell you stuff, have I? Let me do some bartering and see if
always
it's...
bring in good business.
Oh, 675. All I got to do is just get a little bit more. Eh? Oh. Right, that's not stolen, is it? I may as well sell it. Let's haggle him. Oh dear, that's way too much. I'm way down into here. I'll tell you what. Can I go right to the very end? It did something about I could sell to anybody. So I'm gonna try doing the impossible.
Don't try to cheat me.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because it said something about I could sell it to anybody. So.
Don't try to cheat me, you misbegotten whelp.
All right, so I may have gone too far. I mean, it gave me the impression that I could. Yeah, push it as far as I wanted. May have gone too far though.
Don't try to cheat me, you misbegotten whelp.
I can't quite work out this system. Oh, is it because he's expert? Alright, I'll go down a little bit more then. Ah, that was the tipping point. So, whatever that is, I think it remembers for each one. I can't work out the system, whether it's different for every single one, or whether it's the same, you know, I can't. I mean, it looks like, depending on the skill, then it depends what the value is. So how are you supposed to remember all this? I don't know how people are supposed to remember, you know, what the percentages are for each one. I mean, it's kind of a little bit tricky, isn't it? It's a little bit tricky to sort out, really, but hey, I didn't make it. Don't have a go at me. Okay. Alright, well, thank you very much, Orrin. I haven't got anything.
Anything illegal.
What about if I took something, stole something from your house and sold it to you? Would you notice? What do you think, everybody?
I see you work with the great.
Right, let's just see if I've got anything stolen. I mean, I don't think so. I sold it all.
Good business.
So we'll go to all items, and I'll whip through. I know this is going to take a while, but you know, in Skyrim, you know, if you press the D-pad, and you did this, you know, it goes really fast. But in this, it doesn't give you the option, which is a little bit of a shame. Right, is anything here which is red? You know, I've only got to get like, is it about 25 or something? So I could steal something from his house. I don't know why they're obsessed with stealing. Oh, I'll tell you what, while we're here, I may as well sell some of these things. Let me sell that.
A fine transaction.
And that. Nobody's asked for any jewels yet, but probably somebody will. So I usually sell all the valuables. In most games, I just sell all the valuables, unless it's you know, needed for something else. You know, Breath of the Wild, I did sell all the valuables, except when somebody needed it, and then I would keep it. So I generally do that in most games. You know, if I things that I think, you know, nobody seems to want, I just sell it.
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner.
Well, what was that? What did he say? What was that about then? Did I say something I shouldn't have? Was it that?
If you need any more of those, I might be able to get some later.
Looks like the stuff I just sold. But he said to get this back to the original owner. But I only sold it. I'll tell you what, I'll take that one back, in case it's one of those. Well, I think that's
Remember, act casual, like we haven't done anything illegal.
Anybody know, so I'm asking the question now, does anybody know if I steal something from the person that I'm trying to sell stolen goods to, does that... I'll do my own test. That's if you don't mind. Alright, and then I'll steal something. I wouldn't normally do this, but this is we'll put this down as a test. Test of human ingenuity. Right, let's find the most expensive item. Not very expensive, is it? 90. I mean, it's 90. Let's steal that. Alright, and then we'll see if we can sell it to him. In a casual manner.
You're a sneaky looking sort. I see you work with the Grey Fox.
That's right. Okay, let's see if we can get away with it. I mean, it's unlikely, isn't it?
You always bring in good business.
Is he actually going to notice that? I mean, he's not... Can't be that intelligent, can he?
Remember, act casual, like we haven't done anything illegal.
What was the bit just now where it said...
We don't talk...
It said how much I've sold. Did it say?
Listen to him preach. He may...
Maybe that didn't count. Right, let me look at my my quest a minute. I want to see if that's updated. Yeah, it kind of hasn't, has it? 50 gold worth of stolen goods. So it don't look as though that worked. Okay, so it looks like 700. But I thought
I see you work with the Grey
I thought
Fox.
he would say here, you know, like how
We don't
much
talk about
I owed, you know.
He made... I heard...
No?
Armand Christ. They can make all...
Yeah, Armand. See, I reckon he's Armand.
You should
So it looks like none of these are working. Okay.
Listen to him preach.
So it might have to be from somewhere else. Makes sense. Alright. Okay. Whoops. That's what I was waiting for. It's a little bit late. So I was right then. I've reached my goal. Fenced over 700 worth of goods. When I'm in the cities, I'll have to keep an eye out for another messenger from the Grey Fox. He could call for me at any time. I should wait in the Imperial City if I want me to find him quickly. Alright, let's do that then. What we'll do is find the doorway, which I think is out of there. Which is then out of there. Okay, and hopefully all goes well. Okay, and you know, I'll try and do some time stamp. I may not be able to do much time stamping tonight because you know, me and Jess will be having to have a play around. You know, like, well, we haven't found a good game to play yet. So at the moment, yeah, it says I've got to go to the Imperial City, but it doesn't tell me to go to the Imperial City. It was a bit odd. So I'll just go to the Imperial City, say a marketplace, and just see if, like, suddenly, could be Methridel, she could come along and say, the Grey Fox wants to see her, maybe I'm on a mission. So we'll just pop in, see what time it is.
Coin for an old...
And at any point, while I'm selling stuff off, possibly they could come up to me, run up to me and say, yoo-hoo, I'm here. So we'll have a look and see if that happens. Generally what I do is I go along to the shop here and sell off some stuff. So I think that'll probably do for today. I was going to do some bread because I'm out now, so I might have to go to the shop and get some bread tonight.
You have the hands
I'll probably just get a small sourloaf thing, just something to last me till tomorrow, then I'll make some bread. Okay, but before we go, I just want to say thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it today. I was a little bit more awake. That's why, is because I had a little bit more sleep. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm just going to very quickly check. So thanks Thanos for coming in. I will be doing the main quest, but I'm going to kind of do it bit by bit. Okay, so thanks to NJ. Thanks NJ for coming in, keeping an eye on me, reminding me to repair stuff and all that. So kind of taking over from Ghost. So thanks very much for all your help, NJ. GGC Clips, thank you very much GGC for coming in as well. Great stuff. Nice to see you. Ghost 57, thanks Ghost for coming in and saying hello and saying about, you know, you're packing up on YouTube. I don't blame you, because adverts is just all everywhere you go. Adverts. You know, if you do a YouTube video, you know, you've got to stick an advert in, otherwise, you know, they won't support you. You know, it's like it's all world's gone mad. I'll tell you. No Clue Rat. Thanks No Clue Rat for coming in as well. Nice to see you too. And Thanos, nice to see you again, Thanos. I hope you know, I hope you all find that true love one day. You know, I was hanging out for it, but to be honest, I got to stage now. Well, what's the point? So I don't really worry about it anymore. I'm quite happy with my dull, boring life of playing games and watching a bit of YouTube. and you know, and chatting to you lot, you know, 'cause that's what probably the biggest thrill I have. So you know, although one day I may reach a point where, you know, the old brain dies and I'm just not very good at games anymore. But I'll let you know when that is. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm approaching it. But hopefully I can go on a bit longer. I want to at least be around for the Elder Scrolls 6 so that we can all enjoy that game together and just cross our fingers and hope that it is back to their normal standard. And please just let it be less buggy. If it's less buggy than Skyrim, I'll be very happy. Put it that way. We just want it to be less buggy. We want less doors to open, less of these loading screens, and you know, a lot of real good effort put in, and don't try rushing out of the door really. And so let's hope that happens. Let's hope they've learnt their lesson and they get back to basics, and you know, it's a real good game. So I hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, hit that like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll be trying to play games, you know, but if I've ever done a game and if I'm not getting enjoyment out in, say, the first few hours,
Greetings.
if I find that I'm struggling with the UI, struggling with the combat, or it's too difficult, you know, I try to go a little bit more, and then if I find it's just in some way it's not pleasing to me, then that's when I will kind of not complete it. So, you know, I've come up against that problem with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and you know, and it's proving a little bit difficult to sort out because, you know, it's incredibly complex UI. There's so many systems in it, so many things you've got to look up and keep aware of, you know, like your hunger and how fat you are. It's like so many things you've got to see to, you know. You've got like a pocket, it's like there's so many systems in it. It's a little bit hard for me to get through that. I'm trying to, like, I was hoping I could do it, say, on a Game Pass or something, so that I could have a little go on the Xbox and try and find out a way that I could progress in it, and then I can carry on with my playthrough. So I'm going to try and get back to that because I've heard such good things about it. So I will try not to give up on that game, but I gave up on the first one because it was just a little bit janky in certain ways, and the combat was the absolute killer for me, along with the, I couldn't save it unless I had a very expensive potion. So but they addressed that for this second one, so I'm going to try and do my best to get back to that. But at the moment we'll just do Oblivion and Avowed for now, and if it gets to the point where Avowed I'm not happy with it, and then I may stop. But at the moment I'm enjoying it to a certain extent. I'm just struggling with a couple of things still, going into somewhere probably a little bit too soon, so I've got to try and you know, level up a bit, so, and then hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. But I have heard that it's a little bit of a steep climb when you kind of explore, so I'm trying to kind of, you know, upgrade my level, try and get better armor, and I have done that. So when you see me on Saturday, what I've done is I'm wearing a gear that makes me look like it's light armor, but I'm actually wearing heavy armor. So I need some way to protect myself because I'm taking too much damage. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing on Avowed on Saturdays. I hope you join me for that. If not, I'll see you on Tuesday and Thursday next week with Oblivion, which I'm really enjoying. I've just got to, like, really concentrate hard to work through it. Okay, so bye for now. See you all, and I'll see you on my next streams. And hopefully, you know, your clocks will be matched up with ours, and we'll all be synchronized again. So I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody, and guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everybody. Wrong one. See, the trouble is, you know, without my glasses and what with the eye this watery, I can't see what all the things are. Well, I didn't think it was that funny, but I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now. I'll see you all next time. Bye everybody. Take care, and thanks for coming in to chat today and saying hello. I didn't mean to do that. Just thought we'd end with a bit of silliness. Well, you got them, haven't you? There's life in the old dog yet. Woof.